also went to a crazy-ass trap party, but that's a later...
I think we're live.
Later story.
Yeah. Where's my dice?
Hi guys.
Are we here?
Yeah.
We've been live
Well,
for
what
like
the
5
fuck?
seconds.
I only told you, hey, we got 30
like
seconds.
8 times.
I know,
What's up,
but
guys?
And then
30
count it in.
seconds were supposed to last a lot longer than 30 seconds, but as you may know...
Cole's like, we're gonna be live? We're gonna be live? We're
Yeah.
live? And Logan was like, where's my... I'm like...
There's this thing called mental deficiency, of which I have a lot.
We're gonna be live. 3, 2,
Right.
1.
Fuck it,
If
we're
someone
doing it live!
can find that in a corner, Jacob, it's probably
I'm
close to
pretty sure
you.
the first thing
What
they
do you
heard
look for,
was,
guys?
I went to
Oh,
a
you're
trap
not-
party
that guy.
last night.
Cup. What?
So, pretty sure the first thing they heard was, I went to a trap party last night.
Well, Jacob finds this. I'm going to go ahead and shout out our
The big
patrons.
dice?
Oh,
What?
shit.
Do you need the big dice?
No, I needed this.
Oh, I found it. It's right
I
there.
made funny haha meme. Okay, thank you to Arthur Souza, Ostimo the Slow,
Ooh, Ostimo. Why are you so slow?
Josh Travis. That's just a normal name. Joshua Jones,
People have
also
those.
a normal name.
Yeah.
Mario Sack,
That's a very normal name.
That's
I
very
don't know why that would ever be anything
and Mom
weird.
and Dad Lovejoy. The
Lauren Joy.
I was gonna say Lawrence for some reason.
Lauren.
Mom and Dad Lovejoy.
His
Thanks for
Tyler's Jim
watching,
Lawrence.
obviously, because they have the time to do that.
Apparently they do.
We have a very special kickoff for this episode because we are doing a giveaway.
Are we-
What?
We are going
What?
to give
It's upside
this
down, bitch.
Batman thing away. And here's the
There's a price
rules,
tag
okay?
on it.
$12.99.
$12.99.
Wow.
And the way that this is going to function is I'm going to give this. All right. Let's get into the game. Fuck that thing.
I was setting up for Sunder yesterday. And Marissa came in. She was like, do you want a Batman belt? I'm like, no.
No one wants a $12
I
Batman
bought the
belt.
wrong belt. And I'm like, I don't want
Yeah, she
that.
got two belts.
How did she not know she bought the wrong belt?
No, she bought it at one store because she couldn't find the right one anywhere else, and then she found the right one. So.
Welcome to TESSERACT.
Yeah.
On Arcane Arcade, where we give away Batman belts.
To the trash
The
can.
trash cans.
It's a charity organization.
And Jonah's mean to everyone except for
We
Colton.
fill the
like
stomachs of
For some reason.
Sponsored brand
Batman.
deals that all these other people do, and then we're like, Batman belt.
trash.
From
Haha.
Spooky Halloween.
In case you guys didn't know, Logan and Colton are being gay lovers today, and they
Yeah.
are matching, and it's very cute.
Oh shit, I didn't change. Okay, so
Did you
They're also
do-
matching the background.
That
That's
was
why I
also
meant
Logan's
to.
fault.
jumping back to what happened last game and just where the story has gone so far, we are doing this like book chapters, so we are moving back to the QTs, but I would prefer
We need a
that they
way
change
better
their
party
name.
name.
That was Olo's.
We are moving back
Name.
to Ket, Abris, Clayton, and why am I drawing a blank?
Altai.
Altai. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. We talked about that name earlier.
We did.
They were revived after having been killed by Norilius Mandrago.
What an asshole.
Yeah, an asshole. A very, very silver-tongued dark elf, which is the only one that you have ever encountered. You were slain and then revived by the Tesseract itself as you were synthesized in Dr. Darius's laboratory. And you decided to return to your place of demise. You set sail to find, hopefully, fucking cat,
He wants
Six.
some
to
of your belongings. The cat knocked over the trash can because he's a fucking asshole.
He wants the Batman belt.
No, yeah, he does. All right, 6 wins the giveaway. Sorry, guys. Yeah. You met a bit of difficulty on the open sea, which is now clean of giant monsters, but not so much other sailors. You were somehow tracked by the Black Knights, who followed behind you at an alarming pace, and you decided to assault their ship and slow them down. That didn't.
Coming towards us.
That didn't remotely go the way that it was supposed to go. You ended up almost dying and then sinking their ship with one spell. You find
Druids.
yourselves on the back of a dolphin shark, swimming to return to your boat manned only by Altai.
So it's Womand?
It's Womand.
Woman.
Sorry.
The stage is yours, my friends.
Do we make it back to the ship?
Ow.
Eventually, yes, after a length of time.
Eventually, I'm assuming Clayton kept shooting. I would look over at him, and as
That's
we're
right.
as
They're
we're riding
sailing
back,
away
just
in
be
their
like,
little rowboat.
do you have something against those guys? Did they do something to you?
So, they're these nice people, sea stalkers. They're the ones who gave us this dolphin
This
shark.
freak of nature? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, they hired us to kill those people, and we found out they were nice. So we took a letter to them and to another city to make a truce, make a peace treaty.
The cheese
They,
treat.
yes.
She's pretty.
They decided to set it on fire,
Oh.
and then decided to hunt us.
Oh, they've been hunting you?
And you know, O'Brillion, right?
Is this when they're with? Are they back on?
We are back at the boat right now.
Brillian is the archonic deity of war.
Like in the middle of the
who has
conversation,
vanished.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey,
they want
I'll
to.
catch you up.
They want to set O'Brillion free,
Okay.
which is inside the Tesseract.
Are we trying to do the same thing?
Aren't they the bad guys? No.
Mainly, they're just
The Black
also-
Knights?
Yes.
As far as I'm aware, they were the Coastal Inquisition. They were the ones that tried to keep getting the Tesseract, and the more that I think about it, the more that I'm realizing that I don't think they're our enemies to begin with. The only thing they really did was,
Don't
at
they
one
want-
point try to help us, and I...
Roll history, Cat, with advantage.
Don't they want to take over like everything?
They've done
Oh, I'm
like
smart.
nothing but try to kill us. Honestly.
About a 13, smart.
About a 13.
I'll say you do recall that the Coastal Inquisition, which was, I'd say, a writing mistake by me. They should have definitely been called the Black Knights.
It's all good.
They were undercover immediately, which is not what you should do. But they did hire hitmen to search your home, and those hitmen that
That's
they
right. Fuck,
employed
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Shit.
did
Kill.
murder.
Wait. Oh,
well,
I'm stuck.
saying it for the players, the viewers
go
too.
for it.
They murdered Ket's uncle in cold blood.
Okay, wait.
They sent assassins after us.
Yeah. The more that I think about it, the more I'm not entirely sure what their plan or goal is. They seem to be in line with us. I don't know, but they killed my uncle. There was probably just people following orders. I killed them. That's in the past. I don't know what their goal is, but they're managing to piss off everyone I've ever met. And they just want that Tesseract. If they're planning on releasing a Brilliant, are we not trying to do the same thing?
I don't know what we're doing with the Tesseract. Honestly, I
don't know
just.
either.
I was hired for a job a little while ago, and then I met the other people that you guys met.
Wait.
I think the smart human lady wants to do something with
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart human lady?
it. Perry?
Oh. It's like, what the fuck?
But I'm gonna go take a seat really quickly, and then I'm gonna find a chair on the ship
Okay.
because that was a horrible
I
idea.
can heal you.
That was a very bad plan.
That was awful plan.
Yeah,
That's
I
very
tried
bad.
to tell you guys that I could just sink the boat before, but you guys just took off.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they would have such good defenses.
Yeah, Altai, I'm sorry. I will catch you up very quickly.
I'm aware of what.
Okay.
I'm going to. I'm gonna.
probably
I'm gonna
actually
talk to
see it
Altair.
happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I can see out to a mile with the
Eagle eyes,
and
that's
everything.
right.
Yeah, a little.
We're not a little. Oh, Decatus.
Altair, it was the Black Knights.
Yes.
We didn't do a very good job trying to attack them, but Abras cast a spell and sunk their ship. Oh, thanks. Appreciate
Are
that.
you very hurt or just a little hurt?
On a scale of like 0 to 84, I'm at a 29.
Nice.
Okay,
Oh
good.
God, here we go.
Okay, how many is that?
What do you
You should heal him.
What do you think? About
Yeah,
them?
wait a lot.
Okay.
What?
What do you think about them?
I don't know what to think.
Let's give you.
I think the next time we encounter them, we should talk to them and not try to kill them.
See, I have a very straightforward approach to how I deal with people.
I understand you're angry with them.
Like, if they try to kill me, I'm gonna kill them back.
I fully understand that. You realize as soon as I see anybody that remotely pledges their allegiance to
29.
Aurelius, I
29 back. You're not hurt because you
don't
didn't
know what I'll
go.
do.
And I'm very hurt, so I'll heal myself.
These sea stalkers, I was gonna ask you. They pledged their allegiance to Aurelius.
No,
Good.
what was it? They recently joined the Mending, actually.
What's the mending?
Do you guys not know? what
Somebody
the
mentioned it, but I've been dead for a long time.
Good point.
Wasn't it?
Honestly, I just recently found out about them, but they're like an ancient organization.
both of you, well, anyone who wants to, roll history.
I feel like they were.
You already know.
You know, only the super secret organization.
Going
Only very
off
few
whatever
people
Cat
know
learned in
about.
season 1, he never learned about the mending.
Intelligence?
Olo was part of the mending.
He never fucking told us.
He didn't? Okay. Yeah, him and your boy.
He just said he was a part of people. If anything,
Wait,
I knew
okay.
Olo was a part of his family. I
Okay.
never talked about the mending.
Don't you still have the tuning fork?
I do still have the tuning fork.
Mentioning the mending, would that bring anything up? Since it's like a telepathic link to Olo, who is a part of the mending?
I would say no.
Okay.
There's no major
Logan.
emotion you feel. Yes,
You released a hag video recently, right?
I did.
Did you make like a Lord Ariados donated $2 Canadian. The hags will be mad Logan is cheating on them.
Are you cheating on a hag?
Thanks for the donation.
They don't need to know. They will. Do
I
certain
rolled really
things.
well for you, but shitty for myself.
Shoot,
That's
what were
seven.
we talking about?
The mending.
The mending,
Ten.
yep. I don't know, I'm not really concentrating on it, so... Do I feel anything from the tuning fork?
No.
Okay. I don't know what the mending is.
Uh,
I think one of my friends mentioned it, but I have no idea.
you know the demons that like fell out of the sky?
Yep, very aware of those.
They're the people that's like a secret organization that's fighting them.
Well, fucking sign me up.
If they're secret,
Well, I mean,
why would we?
I'm
How did you-
technically a part of it,
How did
so...
you learn about them?
A series of unfortunate events.
Is it like
I
a
don't-
like they
Is
come
there-
to you in the night and they go, we're part of
Is
the
there
mending.
something simpler
And then they
than
go,
just a...
You can
I
join
don't know
us.
what that means.
snake into
We stumbled upon the Tesseract, and the Black Knights immediately tried to kill us for it. And the Mending was
Okay.
like, okay, we can help you try and figure out what exactly
How
it
did
is.
they
And
find you?
we kind of stumbled upon them, actually. No, wait, actually, Perry, the smart human girl, she is actually part of it.
Cat's like rigging up, making sure the boat is moving
Okay.
while we're talking.
Yeah, it continues to move. I do believe you
Hey, I'm
drop the
still,
anchor, so
like,
you'll pull
like
back.
really hurt. So I think I'm gonna sit down.
That's fine. You don't have. Nobody has to pilot this ship. It just kind of goes on its own.
Oh, I'll be right
Are
back.
any of you proficient with?
I've never been on a boat before, so no.
I believe you guys.
Yes, you have.
That's right. I had
You got
you
thrown
roll,
off of it.
Altair,
Yes, I've been
and you
on
got
2
really
boats now.
lucky. You've been successfully navigating so far.
I'm not proficient in vehicles.
I know.
So
I was also helping.
It's a very
Yeah.
difficult
I'm more of a
proficiency to
navigator.
get.
I'm pretty smart. I could probably figure it out.
you have to take
You have to
like
be
sailor
you have to
or
be
pirate.
a sailor.
I did sail
Pirate.
to the island, so I have not a lot, but some. I know how to pilot the boat.
Yeah, you would have watched Elsbeth man it very professionally. I'll say you would have taken notes. You'll get half proficiency if you wanted to aid.
Abra sits down in short rests because
Alright.
she's very hurt.
I just don't know what to do.
I play the flute for an hour.
Who has the
Performance.
tesseract?
You have proficiency
Does
now. Roll
the
performance.
other group have it?
Yes, they do.
You left it with Darius. You don't know where it went, or is.
23.
It's probably what there is.
It's still on the island. It's fine.
A hauntingly beautiful tune begins to enshroud the entire ship as
23.
Abris is playing her flute.
You're getting better at that. Your strength is 7.
Yeah.
I just didn't ever
The
see
little-
that.
the
That is
little
hilarious.
flap in your- Yeah.
Mine's an 8.
I'm gonna go walk over to my little
High
shark
five.
buddy. I'm like, okay,
Ow.
you can go eat and then come back because we just sunk a ship.
Go eat.
Yeah. Go.
Oh,
Yeah, like have a snack. You're good. Good.
Okay.
Good job. I'm gonna put him
Go-
in the head.
go.
roll
get it.
animal handling.
Okay.
I don't know if I really even care about this tesseract anymore. It's really only caused us misery. I felt some kind of connection to it. Some form of destiny. I don't know what I feel towards it anymore. I just want to stop Norelius, if he hasn't already been stopped.
I think he's dead, Cat.
I want to make sure of that.
Well, he's been gone for 30 years. In the.
He lied to us a lot, Altair. I mean, Abris.
I know.
I want to make sure.
Well,
We also don't really know what's going on with him. If he's dead.
there's a lot we need to
He's
figure
alive.
out. We've been dead for so long.
Well, on the bright side, he sounds like a monster, and I'm a monster hunter, so I can help you guys out.
Alright, that's very sweet of you.
It's very sweet of you to want to commit homicide. Yeah, I don't know. We don't even have it anyways. So.
Oh, also, have you guys met? I'm just gonna double check my notes right here really quickly. Was that one?
Can you let me know when I get my short rest done?
Okay. The rest of the sailing will be simple, so you'll get
I will
several
also
long
short
rests. You guys will get long rests. There won't be any
Oh,
issues.
then
Okay.
fucking, I'm gonna take a long rest.
Yeah.
Do you
go
guys
ahead.
know who Tinnindex is?
Yes, I know who Tenindex is. I burned half his face off.
That's why he wears the helmet.
Yeah. I know what his face looks like. He's really ugly.
Ah, that's
Was he really?
That's
ugly?
hilarious.
Yeah, the Gloaming Codex, and I read from it, was really bad. And a giant fire pig came out and burned all of his men and him.
And us.
And then I
Okay.
ran into the weight of the desert and died. What?
Yeah.
No, what did you say before that?
He burned us too.
Oh, yeah, and then he burned, yeah.
I wonder what Ket's KD is right now.
Not high, to be honest. I think Altair and
0.5.
Abra still. Yeah, I didn't
He's killed
fucking
one
kill those
person.
guys.
He's only killed one person. His KD ratio is 0.5. He's died twice. He killed one guy.
His death. He's died more than he's killed. I didn't think about that part. You were over here gutting people with your horns. I'm over here like Eldritch Blast, I miss.
You did brutally murder both of the hired arms that killed your uncle.
No, I didn't. I killed one of them.
I killed one of them.
That's
as a
right.
giant
as
lizard.
a giant lizard.
The
I remember.
dude ran away, and I just Eldritch blasted his face, and that was
That's
it.
one kill.
That was my one kill, and I died 3 times.
You died 3 times.
I died when I had the Tesseract, and then I died to Norilius, and I also died in the desert.
So your KD ratio is 1 and 3.
Yep, probably.
I don't remember. You guys continue.
I'm very tired.
And
Anyways,
bloody.
I
A feeding frenzy occurs under the surface of the water as your shark dolphin more than eats its fill. And you guys wrap up your conversation and tend to your wounds. Who is sailing?
Sail. I can
I'll
sail.
take the lead.
You can do it. That's fine.
Or what's your survival?
Oh, I don't have gust anymore.
I have control winds.
This is an intelligence-based thing because you are manning a human-made vehicle.
Well, actually, that makes it better for me.
In
Is
that
it
case, I'm
intelligence-based survival.
Yes.
Guys, would it be helpful if maybe I caused the wind to go the direction we wanted
A
to?
little surprisor is
That
my
would be very
navigation.
helpful.
Okay, well I can do it for like an hour, I think.
Survival is kind of now.
Do you have the feat that lets you know which way north is?
No, but I'm pretty smart. Or wise.
Roll.
Look at the stars,
Survival?
Druid.
I'll say, would that be
Pretty sure that's what survival is. It's like
an intelligence nature roll? Would you say?
I
Well,
would.
What would you think? Survival, maybe?
Nature
You
is
can
an
roll survival,
intelligence-based.
but
Probably survival.
I have to be fair. It's not hard to tell which way north is. You just have to look at where the sun is.
That's fair. Okay, I'll make it a simple roll.
Unless Abras is really dumb.
She has lived under a canopy
Is it-
most of her life.
That's true.
Survival or nature? Survival?
Survival.
26.
Yeah, you know exactly where to blow the wind.
Then I'm gonna cast control winds.
After one decent day of these two trying to man the ship, you figure out exactly where the sun rests, where the stars that you can see rise, and where Brimber is in the sky. You know where the hell north is. And you begin blowing the wind.
We use the other planet.
Yeah.
That way.
Well, it's there right now.
There's a
killed a-
So
there's like a
it's-
gray
yeah.
D20
like-
by Colton's foot.
hiding lizard.
I dropped it.
Oh, I fucking murdered that guy. Yeah.
That was
That's
a
a kill.
girl.
You're 2 and 3.
You broke even.
I should kill myself. This
No.
character's evil.
Okay. So I'm gonna long rest.
You're making amends, like Chilene. Okay. Yeah, everyone can take a long rest as you sail for a very long amount of time.
Zach.
Zach.
Stop. You're making me hurt.
Hey,
That made Abra sad.
Ket, you seem like spell savvy. Do you know the spell sending?
No. Oh, well, no, I don't know that spell.
Oh, okay.
I mostly don't really memorize. I do have a few spells I can memorize, but the other ones are more just gifts granted to me.
I see.
Powers that change the way I do things.
Yeah, just
I can climb walls now.
for a context question, you know what aversions
I
are.
fucking
They're
like
generally very evil people.
Oh.
and
Like
they
my
are
sisters.
touched by or work with those demons that fell from the sky. So many of them are oppositional to the mending. So Ket's a bit of a surprise. How do you feel about them collectively, just as a sub-race?
I feel like Clayton is very person based.
Yeah, so he's like
He
every
doesn't
individual.
care what
That's awesome.
or who you are, as long as you're not a dick.
That's fair.
Kind of a dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ket isn't necessarily evil. He just
Okay,
he's
as long
just
as you
kinda
don't
asshole.
try to
Very
murder
gray.
him.
Very great.
You
He's
guys,
very neutral.
with the aid of your incredible seafaring druid, as every druid is fucking
Ow.
amazing to have on a
Watch where you're
boat.
going, Ket.
After an extended length of time, I'll have to double check the charts, but I believe it's almost a month.
Okay.
We're just on the ocean the whole
What's up,
time.
good berries?
Okay.
Would you like to do any minor downtime activities?
Question.
Yeah.
Because we're going from the island, we're on the ocean all the way across the land to get to the sea stalkers, right? We don't even have to go to land, right?
No, you are on the ocean. You are like in a northern island that's a bit west of the Sea Stalker Temple. You know the general location. You remember some of the major features, and you know how far away it is from that monument that you made, watching a giant die. It is quite a bit ways west, so if you were to direct and chart a course, telling Abris where you're going, you'll get there in a little over a month.
To
Like-
land or to the...
To land, and the Sea Stalker Temple, which, unbeknownst to you, is on the shore.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is it going to take a month to get to the sea stalker's lair?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
So it's like a week until we're on land, and then we're on land for like 3 weeks. Because that's how it was with the
It's
season 2
all
part.
sailing. Because you guys started on that continent.
So we are just sailing straight there.
Yes.
yes.
Like, that's what I asked.
Can I roll for navigation to see if I can tell where we're going?
No.
Or is it just ocean?
Abris knows where you're going. You just tell her the basic features, and she sets the course.
Okay.
She's
Sounds
really
good.
fucking good at this.
I know what the
And as time
stars
passes
look
by,
like.
are you guys doing anything unique, or just biding your time
Do you want me
and
to teach you how to braid
contemplating?
your hair?
I'm probably gonna fish a
Can I
little
teach
bit,
you how to
but
braid
not
your hair?
like super importantly.
All right.
Okay, so what you do is you go like, take this, and then you go like 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 this.
I do it with mage hand.
What's your passive survival?
My passive
Yeah.
survival?
It's that plus 10.
The modifier plus 10.
Yeah.
Pulls out a big old book.
Well, 14.
Okay.
Flips open to a very dirty,
You do pretty
dusty
well.
page.
Also,
Read that.
What
I-
language is it?
Not one you understand.
I can't read that.
Ah.
Hey, Kat,
Well, if you memorize this, you'll memorize mage hand. What?
check this out.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna hand you a whip. Can you use this?
I believe it's a martial weapon.
Is it a martial weapon or a
Yeah.
simple weapon?
It is a martial.
He goes like this.
I can't read.
And it just, like a fishing rod, goes into the water. Are you supposed to be really fast with it?
It's like a flick of the wrist.
Flick of the wrist.
Yeah, like always, yeah. I was gonna say, just make sure you always whip away from yourself, so that when it comes back, it doesn't come back to you.
I swing at you, and I get a 3. Okay.
You realize he is terrible
wait,
at this.
go
Like
this,
inhumanly
go like
bad.
this. You gotta swing it around, and then go.
Begins to fly.
Okay, we have a month, right?
Yeah.
You gonna try to teach Cat how to use a
It is a
whip?
whip.
Yeah. Just because I just want something to do.
Okay.
I'm much better at daggers. I have like a bandolier, and I pull a dagger out of the bandolier, and he's so good at it that he can even like move it in between his fingers all the way back over, and then he chucks it.
Where's it
Okay,
going
cool.
it?
I'm throwing it at the mast,
Okay.
and just sticking it into the mast. I rolled like a 23.
Oh my gosh, check this out. Pull out 6 daggers, so there's like.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, that's so cool! Shing!
I shouldn't sink
There's
our
like
ship.
2 in my bag, 2
Damage
right
threshold.
here, and then there's 2
Break
like
the
little
mast.
daggers.
Wow, you have a lot. I should do that. I only have 3.
Yeah. Well,
I don't have any.
Ket, are you willing to learn how to use a whip?
I go over, pull the knife out, put it back in my bandolier. What do you want me to use this?
Oh, I just want something to do, honestly.
You just want to teach. You just want
It's
something to do.
literally just to pass the
Abris would
time.
much rather learn. Here,
No, I want to learn how to use a little sword.
A dagger?
I give you a dagger.
No, a little sword.
That's a little sword.
This is a dagger.
Well, I'm gonna
That's a
pull
little
out
sword.
I
Two
pull
long-
out my short sword.
Those.
You have a short sword?
You have a short sword?
The two weapons Altair has always had is a great axe and a short sword. That's
It doesn't matter. Ket doesn't know.
Yeah.
He looks over and like, you have a smaller sword? I think you only have the big one.
No.
You had them manufactured by the Forge Maidens. Yeah.
How long have you had that? If you
Since
wield a
we
smaller
got
sword,
off
do you
the
have
road.
too much power? Because does like the big sword abstain? Like you have so much strength.
First, it's not a sword, it's an axe.
That's right.
Yes.
A curvy.
Careful.
I'll tell you, Abris, you almost stabbed me.
You hit me earlier.
I didn't hit you. I hit
You
me.
did. You nudged me with your
could
elbow.
teach her how to use
And
that.
I'm so
Yes,
small
I'm
down that
gonna
you
follow
hit
the
my
sword.
face.
Clayton, I would love to learn how to use a whip, but also, no.
Fair enough.
Do you know how to use a sword?
Um,
Little sword?
I'm gonna pull out a long sword.
Yeah.
Oh, you just
I can
grabbed it
teach you
by
how
the
to use
blade.
that.
Careful.
Huh?
I can teach you how to use that.
Okay.
because I also have a sword.
I can teach you to play the flute.
I
Or
know
braid
how
your
to play
hair.
the flute, but you can teach me how to play it better.
Okay.
Sure.
Watch this. Eldritch Blast.
I can do
A
that
bottle.
too.
Yeah.
Breaks in the distance.
Oh my gosh, it's my alchemist.
Look how far it goes. How far do you think that is?
It kills someone on Brimber.
What's your. What's
Fuck! Some random dude in Brimmer.
No,
What
breaks
the
a bottle.
fuck?
It was like a drunk, just fucking sitting in an alleyway.
He
I
changes
can
his
smash the
ways.
bottle.
Too
Becomes a
much.
lawyer.
Okay, I'm done. That's a sign from God.
That's
Like
a
2
sign
months
from
later.
God.
Ket is also probably along the journey using his casting shape water and like moving water around.
Abris, roll dexterity. Roll charisma for me.
Oh yay, my best stat.
Is it actually?
No.
15.
Yeah, he's from the other party. What'd you get?
I genuinely think in the entire group of parties, the only
What
person with a
weapon
good
did you
charisma
teach her to
is
use?
Ket.
She had a short sword, but I was teaching her with my long sword.
Out of 7 characters.
And it's a
Like-
17.
But I am proficient in
I have
all
a 12.
martial weapons, so I'm teaching
Okay.
her how to use the short sword. But
Yeah, I'll say you go back and forth. You now have proficiency with short swords.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Can I teach him how to play the flute?
He tries very hard to learn. And he has mastery over the simple things, and you manage to learn a few things from him. You're both only slightly better at playing the flute, but you gain no major bonuses.
Okay.
And after,
It's less you teaching him and more you guys learning
yeah,
together.
he's like, well, I was taught, and you're like, I improvised with a masterwork item.
I don't look at
Yeah.
music charts.
I don't know how to read music.
After the better half of a month, or not better half, full length, and then some days, you see land.
Ooh.
And as you draw closer to it, you find your destination. There are just a pair of days where you recorrect your course, and Clayton guides you to a location that you are all somewhat familiar with. This is the first and by far most shocking sign of the fact that time has very much passed. For your duration on the island and on the ocean, it felt natural. It felt like you. Now that you see somewhere that you left only a month ago, lying in ruin, covered in barnacles, and half sunken into the ocean, turned on its side, you see a giant purple crab hosting a mansion above itself. You see many of its legs on one half sticking straight out of the ocean and jutting into the sand, which manages to anchor it to some degree on this specific coast. As you draw closer and closer, you are now only a few hours away, and closer still, until you're about maybe an hour's work away. Can everyone roll perception for me?
3.
17.
13.
13.
Altair, you hear a faint, very faint horn blowing.
Can I determine where it's coming from? Like the direction?
You can see out to a mile, correct?
Yes.
You actually do see something. You see on the top of one of these legs, you begin to realize that the features of this giant settlement have changed, as if it has been claimed by someone other than Aurelius in its current state. You see what looks kind of like an eagle's nest, incredibly high into the sky, as it has literally been turned almost entirely on its side. You see a figure jump down into the water from that eagle's nest.
Does it seem like it's coming towards us?
Simply jump down. It's too far away to tell. They are now in the water, to the best of your knowledge.
You said there were people here, right?
Yes, actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go say hi and let them know you guys are coming. I'm gonna write up on the thing they gave me so they know that we're not enemies.
Good. Can I do something then?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna perceive through your senses. I'm gonna be able to see through you. I'll just be able to hear and see everything that you hear and see.
How long does it last?
As long as I want.
That's creepy.
Well, you'll know I'm doing it.
Less creepy. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
It's fine. I go over towards Clayton, and I put my hand over and I stretch out my fingers and I like touch the ends of like your face here and then up towards the front of it.
He
and
has
I literally
long
just
fingers.
like
It's
creepy
a
long
little-
fingers.
yeah.
All blue
He's
and
a scrawny
spindly,
dude.
like downwards, and I kind of look upwards, and then just like Game of Thrones, my eyes just roll back, and I just. This is always weird. Okay.
You like
First
hearing
you see yourself.
Yeah, I'm hearing
Yeah.
myself through him, but I see me. It's like it's always weird to see yourself. Well, good luck.
It's like water.
You feel
Yeah.
a presence in your mind,
See yourself.
All right then.
as almost there's an invisible glaze over your eyes.
Let's just get going. Jump into the water.
You hop onto your weird-ass shark, and you set a course forward. Where are you entering? As if you don't remember, did you get the link that I sent it to you, Jacob?
Oh.
I don't think I did, actually.
The Book of Faces.
Well,
No.
while I'm going up, I'm just gonna go to like
No, I did.
the front of it. I'm not gonna go to the entrance. I'm gonna like,
Give me a second. There are two indirect entrances.
Okay.
There is the one from the back. That's kind of the main walkway that people enter underwater. And then, because it is about 3/4 of an angle, kind of facing upward, there is the what is it called?
Do you remember where they were standing for?
The courtyard that is
Yes.
half sunken. Yes, that has these two ancient dead trees.
Oh my
arcing
God!
outward.
Is this World Anvil?
World
World
Anvil,
Anvil.
not
World
sponsored,
Anvil.
but also we are.
So this is a side view. Like this is the water,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Let me.
Can't you tell by
does it
those
look-
wonderful
what's it look like?
lines there?
Yeah. So this is
Man, that does not reflect well.
It's purely
Oh.
white. That's why. It's okay.
yeah. I apologize for how bad it looks because I didn't really have a better way to draw
You
it
can go
out.
into the filters of the board camera and try to make it
Darken it,
darken it.
yeah.
Darken it.
I'll try
It is half submerged.
You're good, man.
It's what is that? Like a 45-degree angle, maybe?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on the
And
mysterious.
one of the towers is sunken into the water, only sticking out at the very top. And the balcony is about half submerged. The trees are literally like this. You're coming from that side.
I'm gonna be heading towards the courtyard, but making a lot of noise in my
Okay.
present. No.
Just to let you know, I can feel my body, but I cannot hear or see out of Ket. I can
Yeah.
only hear and see out of him. So if somebody pokes me,
Yeah.
I might come out of it.
Oftentimes you are poked by Abris. Clayton, you call out, you wave, and you try and alert the residents there. You get no response.
Like, scarily no response. Like, is it off-putting?
However you feel about it, it's very strange given the chance that... I would say it's not. Seems as though no one's home.
Just like, I need to look through my stuff really quickly.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the signal whistle out because I have a signal
Okay.
whistle. That's something I have.
All right.
And I'm gonna use it just to see if I can get anybody's attention, and if still nothing changes, then I'm gonna go back to the boat.
Okay.
Just like
You blow your signal whistle. Roll perception.
Damn it.
Perception.
I can telepathically speak to any
17.
creature I can see within 30 feet.
You get nothing. It seems as though the place is completely empty.
Huh. That's weird. I'm gonna go back to the boat.
Okay. He returns.
That was a bee on me.
So
I got it.
it looks like they're not there.
Yeah, I saw.
You
You think?
slightly unsettling? I'm
Do you
not
think
gonna lie.
maybe they're all playing like a group hide and seek? We used to do that when I was little. We would all hide.
Never say also might all be.
Mama and Papa would.
See, that's what I was thinking, but like also that's a little morbid.
Yeah.
But that's the most like that's
If the
most
Black
likely
Knights got here
scenario.
before us, this is bad. This is very bad.
Let's go inside.
Was there like
Let's hope
any
they
sign
ju-
of destruction?
Let's hope they did leave,
Yeah, maybe they're
and
playing,
that they aren't dead.
maybe
I'm
they're
gonna
playing hide and seek
get my
and they're
shield
at the
ready.
bottom and
Or
then
when we go both. So I'm holding my shield.
All right.
they could be.
He pulls out.
I wish they would.
I don't actually want you guys to roll. You recognize the texture and color of his giant shield. He has had it for a while. It's just not something you've really noticed up until now.
I do.
It very much matches a creature that you're familiar with, one that left you stranded on an island.
Oh, the big
Yes.
serpent.
Huh?
Wouldn't we have seen the monument too?
You didn't go in that direction. It's quite a bit
Because-
ways.
Yeah, we,
Yeah.
we went like
West.
around.
The, the big snake marooned us on that Sunfather Island, and his shield has the scale of the
Yeah.
big snake on it.
Oh, it was like a big red one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was an awesome fight. Like we had two giants on our side. One of them was a stone giant, and we found out that when stone giants kill something, it turns whatever it kills to stone. And so we were like fighting this giant serpent thing, and then we ended up killing it, and I took a trophy.
Did you kill it, or did the giant kill it?
Yes.
That is the best response you could have ever
Hey,
given.
Logan, players can still give inspiration, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah, sure. I don't know.
Yes.
That's what we needed. We need two giants to help us because we got our butt kicked.
There you go.
Yes. Okay.
You draw your boat nearer. Do you dock outside in the water, or do you go to the land and try and find your way out?
Can we dock anywhere near land? Like, is there like a way to dock on this thing?
Can't we turn the boat into a box?
Actually, you see the tower that's sticking out of the water, right? That's
Yeah.
as close as you can get to a pier. Because it's a large kind of
Okay, yeah, 'cause we
cylindrical
could stand
structure.
on it right
yes,
here.
you could probably get
So yeah,
off.
I'll get the boat over, like get up against it, get out. Everybody get out,
I'm out.
and then I will fold the boat up back into a box.
Right, it's a folding boat.
I completely forgot about that. Not gonna lie.
Out.
You are now
Anybody want to hold on to it?
I'll
I'll carry it.
Oh,
Yeet.
standing.
Don't do that. Folding boats weigh 20 pounds.
Oh god, it's a fucking bowling ball.
you
I'm
can
like,
give
okay,
it- yeah.
take it. It's really heavy. It's really heavy. Thank you.
He's like, she just, one hand, just.
Yeah.
You are standing on the outside of a tower. The exact tower that Narilius stood on the day that you died. You see the curved balcony about 20 feet away.
I'll walk up to it.
Okay?
I follow Kent.
All of your new comrades move up to this balcony. This balcony has nothing but a small chest containing assorted flutes labeled in Elvish.
I'm gonna take one.
What do they say?
You look at each one. The chest is kind of cracked open and all the flutes have been left there. You also see that it's leaning up against the door to the room that you entered when you found the password to the other chamber. This was the home, the resting place of their lord. Each flute says, like, specifically, to guide, to command, to terrify, and to aid.
It's weird.
What else is in here?
Nothing
I'll
is on this
repeat that.
balcony.
There's on the balcony. There's only
Yes.
the flute.
Uh,
It's like turned on the side though.
Can you repeat that?
Yes,
really quickly?
it's
Design
they're
command
literally
terrifying
leaning
to
on like the glass door into the room,
Oh,
as
got
if it's
it.
been slid over. And
Got
then
it.
observed.
Can I like I assume I have to drop into this next chamber.
Yes.
Ket will just like kind of turn like perch and then just drop down.
You want me to repeat them?
No.
I got it.
Okay.
Hey, Altair, can you hand me one that says to terrify?
Why?
Because I gave my flute to Avarice, and I want
I
to
already
get
have.
flute.
You didn't give me a flute. I already have a flute.
Oh. Well, honestly, I just think it's really cool that it says to terrify. That's kind of cool.
It might do something.
Well, you can
Don't know
try to
why
figure
they
out what it
all
does.
just be labeled.
Um,
I don't really know that we should touch anything until we find if other people are here,
Oh,
right?
we could have the smart lady look at them.
well,
she could
here,
probably
I'm
figure
gonna
out
take
what they
out
are.
my sword. I'm just gonna like poke them a little bit.
Poke what?
You poke
the
them with
flutes.
flutes?
Not to like enough to damage them, but just enough to like move them around to see if they do anything.
Yeah, they roll around in the
Did you have
chest.
them in the water?
Yeah, see, they're fine.
I mean, what the fuck?
You're like, just what you said, you're like, what else did you expect to happen?
Yeah.
Like,
What just happened?
He's prodding the flutes to see if something will happen. They just roll around in the chest.
I'm like, see?
but Logan just said it like, did you expect something else? Like,
I have a question real fast. This
Yes.
has nothing to do with what we're doing. It has to
Okay.
do with my character sheet. I may have to double check this, but this is just because I've multi-classed into 2 different classes that can cast spells. I'll take an answer from either of you because I don't know how it works. D&D Beyond lets me cast them from whatever slots I want.
yeah, you can do that. So
That's crazy. So,
so-
because I'm a warlock and all of my spells level up, I'm also an arcane trickster and
You
I
can
have
still
2 level
cast
1
wizard
slots.
spells
I
with
can
war slot.
no.
Oh,
I can cast my
fuck.
warlock spells at lower levels if I want to,
Oh,
or
okay.
my rogue
Yeah.
spells at higher levels
yeah,
if I
so,
want to.
So the
That's kinda
slot,
cool. I
so
like that.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
The slots that you get are determined by your level, but the spell levels that you can cast are determined by what.
It's weird. I
level
have
spellcast you are
two
on that
first
level.
level spell, 2 first level slots, and 2 third level slots.
just that
I have
So-
no second level slots.
So for perspective, Ira, when I went Bard Rogue with him,
Mm-hmm.
he only had access to second level spells, but he could cast 4th level slots. But none of his spells were
That's
higher than
crazy.
second level because I didn't
It's
have
just that your
access to them
savings
based off
is
of level.
lower.
Yeah. But also, I also have the Magic Initiate feat with Wizard, which uses a completely different DC because
Yeah.
it's intelligence.
Yep.
Oh, and the Wizard uses intelligence as well, but my Warlock
Yep.
uses charisma. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, sorry. I was just confused.
You drop into the room.
It's confusing.
You see a bedroom that has been left untouched and in nearly perfect condition. There's a large mural on the wall, there is a lavish bed in the center of the room, and there is a wardrobe pressed up against the back wall.
I'm gonna investigate this room. Just,
Is it like all
look under everything.
sideways, or is it like been fixed to the new orientation?
Some of them have been fixed. The wardrobe is comfortably leaning up against the wall as if it were supposed to be
wardrobe.
there.
I'm gonna hop down in there too.
1 second. This wardrobe contains lavish clothing and blood-stained lab coats. That's all you find.
Under the bed.
Altair, there's a haunting aura in this room. If you could lean forward, because there is a camera in the way.
Yeah, it's hard
You
to see.
see a large mural on the wall that depicts a family of 3 elves from your home. And you're very familiar that that is where he is from.
Right?
The daughter appears the same as a 5-year-old human in size and stature. It looks like you. And you read at the bottom, there's a crest. It doesn't name the artist, it just names the subjects. It says Narilius, Neridia, Altai, Mandrago.
So it is true. Okay. I'll show you the mail. I know you can't read Elvish, but it has my name on it. Did you what Logan said it was? Okay.
You had 2 sisters?
No, it's 3.
It's a family of 3. 2 parents and a daughter.
I'm just a stupid idiot.
It's okay.
You heard what Logan said, right? Yep. You have 2 sisters? What?
I
What?
heard a bunch of names.
It was no real. What was the second name?
Neridia.
Neridia?
You never knew either of your parents. She's beautiful. She resembles,
How did he not figure it out?
to some extent, she resembles you, but with a much more dainty build.
I'll tell you, it means he knew.
Doesn't make sense.
The only other thing in this room is a work desk with paper laminated in glass.
Oh, go over to that.
It reads in Elvish, something that the other party has read before, but
I'm gonna
something
read
you've never known. It reads, and you understand,
And I'll read it out loud.
this is context that you actually are familiar with. This is something that has occasionally been issued
Or maybe I won't
by
read
the
it out
Council
loud.
of Elders.
Okay, yeah, if it's that, then I won't read it out loud initially.
It reads, Naurilius Mandrago, this order has been issued by the Elder Council. You are hereby banished from the Fae for entering the wastes of man. Your stated defense of rescuing your love has been reviewed and denied, as the deadly nature of the wastes has been made clear to all. The child born of your love will remain in the Fae, and you will be allowed no mention in her coming of age. May your exile serve as a lesson to those who would think to follow your footsteps.
I will read that out.
Okay, this is like kind of depressing mood right now. So I'll tell you. Come with me.
Is it just gonna get worse?
Worse and better. I'm gonna lead him to the other tower where all the stuff was and the Tesseract and the other stuff.
How do you lead them? Do you lead them outside through the balcony? Or you
If
do recall that
we go through the inside, do we have to go through water?
you will dip underwater, yes.
Okay. Are you guys afraid of like getting in the water right now?
Not really.
I can make us breathe underwater if you want.
We don't need to at right this second, so you can
Okay.
save that for later in case we need it.
Okay.
But follow me.
All
How
right.
long will we be underwater?
Not for very long.
You lead them beyond what was described to you as the Holy Veil. It's the antechamber leading to this tower's peak, and the doorway is blocked by a thick curtain of dried seaweed that you push away. This is something that obviously wasn't here before, but you understand that the people who sort of commandeered this structure have given it additions. You lead them down a winding stairwell underwater. It's a bit difficult to traverse, but each of the stair steps are pretty easy to grip. You lead them into a hallway that all of you are familiar with. If it weren't the water alone, you do feel a chill down your spines.
I'm resistant to cold damage.
You nut.
Oh.
You lead them up, straight out of this chamber, and there's a bit of a climb. Can everyone make me athletics or acrobatics checks to traverse upward?
Uh-oh.
Can I use a grappling
It's
hook?
easy, as there have been, yes, there are also layered ridges. It won't be difficult.
Ooh.
18.
25.
Athletics?
We can use acrobatics.
Yes.
I'm gonna parkour. I'm
16.
gonna parkour my way up there.
And you?
Just a second. It's 23.
All of you are fucking ripped to shit, and you just managed to.
I'm not ripped at all.
Yeah, no, you're like.
I follow.
I
so
am
much,
the acrobat,
So much
yeah.
easier than the last party.
I imagine
so much
can't,
trouble.
It's
can't
incredibly
climb,
easy.
but he can wall jump. So you know, like 6, he can like yeah, exactly. Like he can like push off the things and like use his dexterity to his
momentum,
advantage.
essentially.
Yeah, basically.
Takes crazy advantage.
He's
of
also
where
really
he's
tall.
moving. Yeah, he's a spindly boy. You could probably
I can
easily scale
reach.
buildings.
Eh.
You lead them all the way up, and you pass by the chamber that you last saw Olo in. The chamber that had the. Actually, this is the chamber that you broke the glass to.
Yeah.
And you see most of the glass has been broken away and kind of rounded out. And you see a chamber not much unlike the one that you knew before.
Did we pass like a pile of ash? Remember with Cindrix and Olo, like his dead body? Cindrix like burned him up.
Where did you burn him, if I can ask? It's
Wherever Olo was.
in the chamber. Okay, then yeah, no, not yet.
Okay.
You head up another spiral staircase that's actually more difficult to traverse because it is above water.
And then
Welcome,
a giant cat comes over and kills us, and we're dead. Do we need to roll again?
No, it's pretty easy.
Okay.
It's just a little tedious.
That's fine. I get it.
And you come to a door with an arcane lock and 3 passwords.
Okay, knock.
I'm gonna say the 3 names, right? That was the password.
If only I had knock.
Yes, it is. That's right, I changed it. You recite the 3 names, and the door clicks open. You see all the locks visibly fade as arcane dust essentially falls to the floor.
I'm like, all right, it's ready.
You
And I
crack
open the
door.
doors.
Inside are 2 coffins and a chest. One of the coffins has been opened, and there is nothing inside. And as you approach and you enter the room, you see sporadic writing on the wall. Most of you begin to give it attention, but you do see that it is in Elvish.
So I'm able.
And your attention is drawn to a very, very vibrant, almost ecstatic small blue creature as it bursts out of the open and empty coffin, runs to you, and wraps around your leg.
Oh.
All of you see this creature, and you remember it.
Hello,
Hey,
little bear.
it's your buddy.
She climbs up your leg
Still alive.
without any effect of gravity. She seems to struggle on your clothing, but you don't even feel it. And as she reaches your shoulder, she begins to rub against your face.
This is like a small bear.
It's a small bear with antlers.
I
Kind of
imagine
like
koala.
a bloopy. A lot like a
Spell-
bloopy.
spell that?
From Breath of the Wild.
A bloopy from
Yeah,
Breath
like
of the
a
Wild.
blue rupee. BLUPEE.
Bloopy.
A lot like that,
Brett,
actually.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. It's the guys who shoot for money.
Oh!
Yeah, it looks like that.
Oh! That's so cute.
I didn't know they had a name. I like the little mission where you need to get a picture of them. They're
A
so cute.
bloopy.
It kind of looks like
Yeah.
that.
That's adorable.
Yeah, that's actually kind of.
I can't remember this thing being a little asshole. So he looks over and he looks at
Kinda
it and
was.
says, "You little asshole, where were you?"
She pays you no mind. She is ecstatic and happy to see Altair alive and well again.
You've just been here.
It nods. And it gestures to the coffin, and you see writing on the coffin that says your name. It actually is a bit of an extensive plaque.
Is my stuff still in it?
No.
No? Okay. That's fine.
It says, Altair, my daughter. May her unjust death be a testament to my foolishness.
I'll read this out loud too.
When I free the Fae, I shall return to complete her quest. Until then, I leave her memory untouched. You remember this is where you found the Tesseract.
What's it say, Altair?
I said I'll
Oh.
say that out loud.
I'm gonna poke it. Touch.
And your attention is drawn to the frantic, almost schizophrenic, kind of insane writing on the walls. And you see, first and foremost, repeated writing in larger text than the older ones that says, "What have I done?" And you read behind it, in more faded writing, you see the phrase, "For my family," repeated over and over again.
I'll repeat that too. What does the other coffin say?
This is a smaller coffin, and it's a small plaque that also reads in Elvish, "My love, may my every moment be forever dedicated to avenging the loss of a perfect soul."
Are both coffins
Am I able to open it?
You are. This one has been untouched. You open it effectively and move it aside. You see a skeleton.
Sounds about right. It sounds like he's gone back home. I don't know how. I didn't think that
Well, he
dark elves could return.
I think that's what the archway was.
Right.
It's where he pulled the things that killed us out of.
Right, it was a portal. Yeah.
You
those
saw it
things were
on
from
entry. The courtyard and the trees that he used to summon those creatures that killed you.
He probably just went back through.
He might have opened it and come through it.
I'll tell you though, it angered me what happened to my uncle. I appreciate that you didn't intervene when I did what I had to do. I have many thoughts about this. This is your family, not mine. What are we doing?
I don't know. I mean, the only way we could get anywhere near him would be to enter the Fae.
What do you want to do once we get to him?
Do you know
We
that
would have to go to the Fae to get to him. I don't know
he
if we
said
can
he'd
even get
come
there.
back.
It says that he
Doesn't
would
seem
come
that
back,
he's
but I
come
don't know
back.
when.
Right,
he
yep.
is.
What are we going to do once he's here? Once when you're face to face with him, what are you going to do?
We don't
Because
know.
he's obviously not dead.
Well,
We
I
don't
don't
know
know.
that.
I need to go check something out, so I'll be right back.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna head out.
Okay. Clayton leaves.
I
I'll
don't
tell
know
you did
what
say,
I'm gonna do.
what? Do you just not respond? I'll
Oh.
tell you asked.
Oh, I'm gonna be like, sorry, I'm gonna go just check and see if everyone's actually
Hi,
gone. I know where
baby.
like their main meeting area is. I'm gonna go
Okay.
check it out really
Hi,
quickly, just to
baby.
see if everyone's okay. And if they're just gone, not dead.
All right.
Let me know if you need any help.
Okay, I have a signal whistle.
Okay.
I don't know what I would do, honestly. It's, I didn't even know him. The elders never told me about him. He was, if what the notice says, and there's no reason for him to just have a copy of
His-
it here. He was kicked out for
Your
trying to
mother, his
save
wife,
mom.
was lost to the monsters. Is that what happened? She was taken by
That's-
them.
I don't know.
He wanted to wage an army against them,
That is true.
and that's why he got kicked out. That's because he wanted to save your mother.
They always told us never to go in there. The paper said that he entered to save her. They said if we would go in there, then we would be corrupted, and there was no way to save it. So they kicked him out. That's what I understand from this.
In the end, his goal to save her and you ended up with both of you dead. It's obvious. I point towards drawings on the wall. He's gone crazy.
Right. But I don't know what he'll do if he sees me alive. I don't even know if he's still alive fighting the battle there. The elders might have... No, they wouldn't have entered the wastelands. If he's still in the wastelands fighting, then that would be how he would still be alive. We don't really have a way to get there, and I don't know if he has a way to get back. I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even know there was a way to get back besides going back from where you came. The location that we leave on, that we all leave the Fae from, the location that we all enter from. I didn't know you could make a portal.
I don't know if it's even worth it. I did not know that your mother was dead.
Neither did I.
I'm sorry.
Logan, who raised, did the elders raise me?
You were raised kind of. There's a kind of an orphanage group, more or less, in the Fae.
Okay.
Just kind of a collective raising for certain
Then it was
people.
more like once I was old enough to do what I do, I've just been doing
Because
that.
the region is so expansive, literally infinitely expansive, because of how repetitious their lives are. There is a place where most children are raised in the center of the Fae, around the main citadel. A lot of the parents and the adults tend to work at the farthest edges, or in certain fields. So, for the most part, their jobs are so far away that you would essentially become an adult walking that distance.
I feel like I should have also made a sheltered nature girl.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Clayton, why are you such a sheltered nature girl?
No, not Clayton. I'm just talking the
No, I
original
know.
group. We could have been like a little hippie party.
Kind of are.
So
Cat's not.
So it wouldn't even necessarily have been too far-fetched that I was
No.
raised in the orphanage group because my family was so far away.
That's what they told you, and it made
Okay.
a lot of sense.
Okay. Yeah, I had never seen them. And, you know, if you've ever been to the Fae, you wouldn't have been, but it's so huge that it can take years to get to the edge. That's why I don't know how old I am. The sun never sets. We don't keep track.
Yeah.
The only reason I know it would be years is because if you were to walk from one edge to another, you would go from being a child to an adult before you got to the other end.
It's a bit incomprehensible for me. I don't know what to do. I didn't expect this.
I don't think it's what we should do, but we could see if the portal still works.
What? We traveled so long to get here. We're just gonna waste it. We need to at least find something. You found your bed. That's more than enough. But I don't know.
What did you want to find?
I wanted to find him. I wanted to confront him. I had hoped that maybe he was still the same. I have to imagine that we were nothing more than an insect in his path. Especially with how far his mind is probably gone by now.
That's why you had to grab a wheel,
Yeah.
bite your hand.
I don't know what I want. I want to help you. I want to do something. I want to do anything that isn't murdering someone or letting everybody die or disfiguring a man's face or letting my family die. If you need my help, I'll help you.
I don't.
Clayton,
I need
As
to
you're
see if Clayton
searching.
found anyone.
the rest of this rather expansive location, you move to the first pair of places that you would think to go. The library is very near to here, but the laboratory that the Archpriestess practiced is a bit further down. Which would you prefer to visit?
The laboratory.
Okay. You move past the library, and you kind of round this bend of this very, very awkward arc, and you enter the lower chambers of this structure. You drop down. There are ladders to help your descent and ascent out of this room. And as you enter, at the very bottom, leaning against the wall, avoiding a small puddle of water, is a familiar face.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
She has a very pretentious aura around her, as if she was waiting for you. She's standing here with an apple in her hand, and as she takes a bite, she raises 2 fingers, and out of a nearby room, an arrow flies into your chest.
Oh, what?
Who is this?
Oh my god!
We're gonna go on break for a little minute.
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
Hey!
We'll be back in a few moments as Clayton has
Oh.
found a friend.
I know who it is.
It's the Black Knight lady!
Yeah.
Perhaps.
We'll find out.
I mean, how many females does Clayton recognize?
He fucks. Clayton fucks. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tesseract, where our good friend just got shot by an arrow.
That did happen.
Mhm.
And Kate Cook, before Clayton's untimely demise, donates $4.99, thanking Paul. It reads this: "Thank you, Paul, for saving my straight lover Muhammad during one of the bombings during the Sudan Civil War."
Wow, thank you, Paul. Good
You're
job.
a war hero.
Fucking God.
Yes.
All right, Logan, get to killing his character.
All right.
Okay.
Well, please don't.
So
but-
for those of you guys that don't know,
Oh yeah, this is
this
interesting.
map is
Yeah.
like 2D. So
it's like
yeah,
it's
not
fucking weird.
down. It's sideways.
We put that arrow because that is where north is.
Well-
we have to do crazy fucking shit.
North
so this-
meaning vertically north.
Yes. You are correct. So that is like straight up. So gravity is going in the opposite direction.
I see. Okay.
We are
And-
using the swamp water as some of the manufactured ladders, and we are using essentially kind of these walls in the chambers as if they were shelves. Because this is a weird fucking situation, and there's no map that they make for this, because yeah,
They do. You just have to pretend.
you have to
Use your.
make
All right.
believe.
All right.
Imagination.
See how this goes.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Hello, Clayton.
Hey, Sarita.
It's been a while, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it has. How you been? Are you good?
You should know. Hmm?
Can they see each other?
Yes.
Oh wait, sorry. I thought this guy was Clayton.
No.
Yeah, they can see each other from there. Sorry, I'm stupid.
Was it you or somebody else that shot me?
I can't shoot from over there. You see, when you left and didn't finish your job, things got pretty difficult for me. You took away the hit. I couldn't finish our job. You understand that that's difficult in our order, correct?
Yeah.
I have scars because of you.
I have emotional scars because of you.
Nice.
She raises her hand. An arrow flies into your chest, and you take 5 piercing damage.
Oh no. Wait, I have an armor class of 20.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Well, what was the damage? 9?
5.
5.
5. Okay. It's not that bad.
You know, there was a time when I would have appreciated that. It's not today. Do you, by chance, know where these people went?
East.
Can you do me the favor of describing her right now?
Oh, yes. Okay, so Sarita May is, well, I'm gonna leave the backstory part for later.
Describe her visually.
She's 5'10", has long black hair.
As a human, correct? Yes. Variant.
What was it?
I have scars because of you. I have an arrow in my chest because of
You hurt my body? Well, yeah, you hurt my fifis.
My feelies.
What was it? She's Korean, and
Okay, yeah, she's from Korea.
well, I mean like visually.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
what was it? Has a bow and arrow.
She-
That's like her main weapon.
Okay, yeah, she's from Korea.
Yeah.
Logan's like,
And,
where is this in my universe?
Earth.
I think that's about it. She,
From River.
you can describe what she's like wearing.
She has dark leather strappings, not very dissimilar to Ket, but much, much darker. And she has on her chest an emblem that you used to bear.
Mhm.
This is a clock with both hands pointing to 11. You're very familiar with this order, and no one else is.
Yeah.
As you look over, you see her friend, who has now managed to successfully land 2 arrows inside of you. This is an aversion. He has pale white skin.
It's me.
Very, like, dead white pale, almost ghostly. He has 2 very faint budding horns and beak-like plating around his lips, not so much a beak specifically. He has large, dark orange eyes like an owl, and feathers that run down his arms. He has a long bow and has already knocked 2 more arrows. East, you said?
Yeah, that way.
Clayton, I've known you for a long time.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was too long.
I actually enjoyed our time together, but okay.
I've had time to reflect.
I see you got a new partner. He looks. I'm not gonna lie, he looks really weird. Like.
Yeah, people don't like Feder, but he's really good at,
Feder? Sorry, continue.
Where did they go?
About that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you. But there's one thing I would like to say. I'm pulling my signal whistle and blow.
You all hear a signal.
We're like in the middle of chatting and like.
He's playing the flute.
I just run.
You continue to run. Yeah, we saw your friends.
I have a quick question. Do you know what happened to the Sea Stalkers? Did you guys take care of them, or did they leave?
Get you're too fast.
I cast Expeditious Retreat.
No, don't do
Oh my
that.
God.
Get fucking
I'll
bolts.
pick you up.
Oh, thank you.
And
Just want to let you know that doubles my speed.
yeah, I know. Very quickly, you
What's his speed
enter.
now?
My speed is now. I can wait. Hang on.
What if you die?
So I'm already faster than you, naturally, but if you double your speed, I'm not.
Roll perception.
Why the fuck
Mhm.
did I take this spell?
What does it do?
Since you dash as a
Lets
bonus
you dash as a bonus action. I'm a fucking rogue! Can you let me double dash?
I can't give you 2 bonus actions. You
Play
can
Mario
change
Kart?
out that spell though.
Whee! Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be fast.
Okay.
Thank you.
Roll perception
I thought
because
it was
you
the
only
whistle.
heard the whistle once.
Ooh, 18.
All right, you managed to understand kind of where the echo might have gone and where the general direction of this whistle was. And you enter a chamber that you had not seen before. Because you entered down that hallway. This was the one that was protected by that chimera. That chimera is long gone.
Oh, yeah.
You enter, you see the door that you were not allowed in, and you enter another door that you were not allowed in. This is a large research chamber. There's a number of bottles and different pieces of research material.
No.
There is a small man, about 2 inches tall, in a bottle on a shelf.
Ah, fuck you. Keep going.
And he waves at you as you
What?
enter.
And then it's like, ah, fuck you. He comes back in, mage hands him over, and then keeps running.
Do you grab him?
Yeah.
He's in this chamber.
Oh,
This is where you find them.
in
yes.
the standoff?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You walk
Hey,
in.
kid.
What's going on?
So this is Sarita.
Yeah, I'm getting a spell. Hang on. Can I get summon a guy?
Sure.
Just kidding. No, I'm not taking that.
This is your aversion.
Yeah, we just met not too long ago, honestly. Like,
Who? Sarita?
yeah. So.
Who are you?
Um.
I am holding a charged Eldritch Blast in both of my hands towards the 2 of them. Where am I? Up here?
Where did he come in?
Yeah, where
Yeah,
did you go?
sorry, you came
so
in.
we're all like up here.
Yeah, straight up
Woohoo! He had to jump down.
Yeah, kind of running over.
Oh.
And you are.
I can't really see him, but I can see her. So I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna notice that the area is very not good. And if you will allow me, I will cast Spider Climb. And I will instead run, and I want to cling onto the wall right there. And then I'm gonna shift my way down just here. Then I can see both of them. And then I'll just kind of be holding onto the edge of the wall, and I'll just be looking. I'm not charging any spells. Just like, who?
Okay. Watch out. The owl dude will shoot arrows at you. Actually, they're both archers, which is.
Yeah.
Name's Kent. Who are you? Sarita?
She's. Remember I told you I was a bounty hunter for a while?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
She's my old partner.
Oh, hi!
And why do you have
Why are there arrows in your
chest?
chest?
We didn't part on the best of terms.
Oh, no. Are you here to kill him?
You're getting bounty hunted.
And she begins to stutter and kind of struggle with her words. The two of us. We're here looking for the Sea Stalkers. Do you know where they are?
Now, funny thing is we were looking for them too. No, we don't know where they are.
She kind of reads into you. Fuck.
Yeah, we actually just got here not too long ago. They're fucking wrong.
Who are these people?
That's Ket. He's my aberration.
Yeah.
This is Altair.
Oh, I'm not yours.
I know. I'm sorry, but like she has an aberration. We're meeting for the first time in a long time.
Wait, that guy's an aversion? I can see him?
Aversion?
You can see him after kind of scouring the room. You see these jars and like machinations, different
Hey,
things.
bud, who fucked up your face?
He has an arrow knocked, and it's facing you, and he doesn't speak.
Hey, look, I'm the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Quick question.
He actually, you see his face shift, and his large owl-like eyes are kind of looking at you almost as if a question is prodding him, but he doesn't want to ask
He's
it.
got weird eyes.
I'm gonna try to do something cool, but it might not work out.
Oh no.
Yeah, what would you like to do?
Can I throw a dagger to cut the string of the bow? I'm trying to destroy the bow that the aberration has.
It's going to be quite the trick shot. This guy is a very effective archer. So you
Okay.
begin to pull out a dagger?
Well, not right away. I'm gonna say something first. So, are you looking for me here, or?
I did not expect to find you here.
You didn't expect to find him here? Well,
Do
this
you
is just a
know
coincidence. No, really. I've known him for about a month.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Would you like to know about Clayton?
I think they're fine.
Answer me one question. Why are you here?
We're here on a contract.
What do you mean?
Something that we have earned with the order that we work in. Clayton was once a part of that order. Do you know how many people he's killed?
He's kind of told us.
I've heard his reputation. I believe you joined the Golden Gathering, correct?
Yeah. I tried to switch over to monsters, more or less.
The funny thing about switching over is that it doesn't change what you've done.
What? What's going on?
I'm gonna throw the dagger at the bow.
Alright. You throw a dagger at him.
Okay. Hopefully this works.
Okay.
Just a second. Let me find my daggers. Jeez. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. This one.
Because the throw speed is only.
Oh, dude, yeah, you got disadvantage, buddy.
Yeah. It's
So
also
it's
going to be quite the
20-60.
trick shot to not just hit him.
Well, it's 2060 also. On
Yeah.
range, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot I have bracers of flying daggers.
Yes, you do.
You just have
It's a
infinite
dope
daggers,
fucking-
don't you?
Yeah.
Infinite dancing daggers, I think.
Oh no.
Okay. 5
You haven't
plus
you
7.
Have that inspiration.
So that's 3, 12 plus 4 is 16. Well, it's 16 hit. There we go.
Logan, I replaced Expeditious Retreat with Dissonant Whispers, which was a spell I had since level 1 cat.
Okay. You very quickly and dexterously huck a dagger at him. That would have met his armor class, but not the string of the bow.
Oof.
Okay.
Roll
so-
damage.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Fine.
I feel like she's like, Clayton has killed countless people. He's like, those were all accidents? I didn't actually mean to kill them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just like right now. Oh my god.
Oh gosh. darn
Bitch.
it. Okay.
Margo.
4 plus 5. No, sorry, plus 3 is
7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah, you huck it trying to cut the string of his bow, and it lands square in his side, and he winces and ducks down behind this little platform that he's at. You see he's kind of in a door on the edge of another room.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That was an accident. I'm sorry. I was aiming for the bow. That's my bad.
Clayton,
They shot 2 arrows into me.
that's true. Hey. Okay, so Clayton killed some people.
I don't know how I worked with you before now.
I'm
It's
charming
been
once you get to know
quite
me.
He says that. Ket thinks for a second. He's gonna look over, and he's gonna look over towards the bow guy and just kind of whisper. Cast Charm Person.
All right, what does he have to beat?
Well, I need to scooch you a little bit.
And what are the components for this?
The components for this are vocal and somatic, which I just did, and and basically I'm just charming him. He just gets charmed, and that's it. Charmed is a condition, so and he has to beat a Wisdom save. This is a
16.
This is a rogue spell, so that means
He got a
he
16.
beats it no matter what.
Oh, all right.
Because my save DCs are 15 and 14.
Ducks down just out of the way and feels a faint but failing influence to change
It's
his
not like I
alliance.
aimed it. It's more like it just didn't beguile him.
Yeah. And he ducks behind a platform.
How?
That's mine.
So, wait, is there a way to avoid fighting? Avoid,
He's like
more-
balancing
I
himself on
prefer
this.
that you don't throw daggers at my friends.
And I'm sure that Clayton
I-
would prefer you don't impale him with arrows.
I would prefer that. Thank you.
They were very well deserved.
That they were.
Do any of you know what Clayton's last contract was?
No.
The one that got him banished from our order?
What
Was it the giant snake leviathan thingy?
Oh no, that's check this out. I'm pulling a shield out.
Oh.
I killed a giant.
Clayton, shut the fuck up. You were hired to murder 2 children. You took this contract with me. That was our job.
Yeah.
When you saw them, I know they're still alive. It would make it a whole lot easier if you told me at the very, very least where you hid them.
Are you gonna kill them?
You know very well, Clayton, that that's why we took the contract. And you know you don't break contracts when you're part of this alliance. It's a miracle you haven't been hunted. Your father has worked favors uncounted for your sake, but not for mine. This is your fault.
Yeah.
So where are they?
I can't tell you.
Roll initiative.
Oh
What's
wait.
the thing that I use for this?
lights.
Improved initiative.
I like that
If you
one.
could turn up the music a little bit.
I will.
All right, thank you. We got Clayton.
I just didn't want you to whine at me about it being Witcher.
We have Abris, and we don't have.
Do you want to track our health there or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Should have all of our stats in there. We did it. A few
Not
games ago.
Altair.
Well,
What are your hit points?
103.
Oh my god.
You have double.
What's your
You
armor-
have double my health.
I
What's
rolled
your
a
armor
D12.
class?
14.
What's your con mod?
Plus 2.
And that's also it. You're also getting an extra what?
18.
18. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have plus 0.
D12s.
Plus 0 and d8s.
The max possible I could have at this level with my current stat block is 135.
Oh, and
So-
just so everybody knows, the map that we're using, it's by Dynamic Dungeons. They have a Patreon. They're not sponsored or anything, but I want to shout them out
Is
because
that,
they have really
is that
good
who
maps.
you use basically every single time?
Not always. But these animated ones that can go on a TV, those are all Dynamic Dungeons. So
Okay.
he has a Patreon. Go check it out.
Yeah, it's super, super cool. Give me 1 second.
Have fun with that, Bill Jones. He said, just discovered this campaign series. Can't wait to catch up all the way from the first episode.
Oh boy.
It's not as long as Sunder.
It's an adventure,
All right.
but we'd be glad to have you.
That's not like that's I'm saying it's gonna be easy for you to catch up because
Clayton, what is your initiative?
Initiative plus 5, 24.
Jesus. Ket,
dirty 20.
Abris,
15.
Altair.
18.
Everybody got higher than it rolled for you. I'm going to...
See, Jacob, this is what. Jinx.
No.
Are you kidding me? I would much rather prefer Logan go, okay, we're in combat. Click. It's your turn.
Well, excuse me, princess.
It's because we're in constant deadlock with Jacob about rolling initiative versus it automatically doing it.
Abris, you don't have 7 hit points anymore, correct?
No, I'm back at max.
All right.
It's also the fact that it's harder for that because
over
Clayton
30
and I
long
have
rests.
advantage on the
All right, you
initiative
just
check.
healed for 8,000. You're back at 55.
Yes.
I've used 50% of my spell slots.
You mean I can't have
Spider climb,
8,055
charm
hit
person.
points?
Sadly.
That's it.
I got 2 more. 1 first level and 1 third level.
Clayton, you're up first.
Don't worry, I'm a cantrip.
You
boy.
realize the moment that she accepts the fact that you aren't telling her you are going to die. What do you do?
You guys take care of fucking better. I'm gonna jump down to Sarita. Because this is like vertical.
You can drop
right?
That's a
Yeah.
very big drop, my friend.
I don't have feather
I
fall
believe you
anymore.
can fall 20 feet before taking damage?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Every 10 feet, you
is
take a D6.
Okay.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that.
You would take 4d6 damage.
After
I can get you down,
I'm
Clayton.
sorry, Clayton, what are you at?
I'm at 73.
Okay.
My top
So
is
84 minus 73.
Turn into
No.
Well, yeah, but what's
11?
11? Okay, thank you.
No, but something that can climb.
Cool, thank you.
Not a lot of things can climb.
Is there any holds that I can get my whip around?
They don't have a jump though.
A surprising number of them. There are shelves and random experiments everywhere.
Okay.
As long as you land them on
Giant spider.
something that is secure, as most things are, you should be fine.
I'm gonna whip around and like attach it to something.
Okay.
As I go down, I'm gonna let go. So that's my first attack,
You're okay.
and let's see if it hits.
This will be sort of a grapple.
It doesn't.
What'd you get?
2.
So are you jumping and launching
It
your whip
doesn't.
out?
Oh yeah, I'm still doing that.
Can web.
This is how Indiana Jones should die. Oh fuck!
Dun, dun, dun.
So,
How many
5,
d6 is
10.
this?
Yo, he's falling right by me.
Mhm.
I'm spider climbing to the wall. I'm gonna try to catch him.
Use your reaction to roll dexterity.
Okay.
Well, it's 40 if.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on the wall. I see you slip and fall. There's no reason I'm not gonna try to grab
Strength,
you.
isn't it? Get hold of him.
Is it strength or dexterity?
Dexterity to at least like grab onto him.
Dirty 20.
Makes it. Okay. I'll say yeah. You actually managed to grab onto him. He is
Clayton, what are you doing?
incredibly heavy, and he is right next to
I'll
you.
get you down, don't worry.
So,
Okay.
He will have a
Captain
chance to grab the
America
wall,
trying to
but at the
hold
start of
the-
the next round, you're going to drop him.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna drop down to this ladder then.
I forgot the word for helicopter.
Because isn't this like
All right.
ladders?
Roll athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Huh? Forgot the word helicopter for a second. Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
it's okay. You got a good athletics.
11.
Yeah, you fall. How far do you fall now?
Now that I'm like right here, it's
Mhm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
Okay, so
Okay.
so it's down by 2d6.
So Ket, yeah, you're like, oh my god!
I know it's funny.
Oh, I could just turn into something with
You
a
slowed him
flying
down
speed.
enough to where you only
Good.
took
You take
2d6
six bludgeoning damage as you
6?
drop to the ground.
Okay, I can live with that. That's alright.
I may or may not be completely and totally considering just jumping down while in rage.
Yeah, because you're a barbarian, so you can't take damage. You just win combat.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to Sarita. And I'm gonna punch her.
That's the
And
point of combat.
See, oh fuck my legs.
Unless you're fucking sunburned.
Yes.
All right.
And I got 15 plus 7, I
We're gonna
think.
turn into a giant.
I haven't even
So
rolled attack
that's-
yet.
I know. Logan's
22.
salty.
That's gonna hit, man.
Okay. And my fists are
You won't be able to
D4s.
fly in this tiny room.
Yeah, well.
So it's 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage.
Oh shit.
And I'm also gonna try and grapple her as a bonus action.
All right.
I also have
This
pack
is a
tactics.
contest between athletics or acrobatics,
Well,
and
you make
your
athletics. You can make acrobatics or athletics.
Yes, I believe it isn't it an attack roll, like strength-based attack roll.
It
for you?
is. It replaces an attack
It
roll.
replaces
Okay.
it.
You can use your attack action to grapple.
Hey Logan, how big is the room?
That's a good roll, my friend.
Big.
Each one of those will be about 5 feet.
Like up,
Oh,
I got
very tall.
very tall.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
Oh,
I'm
like-
talking this way. She's talking this way.
Oh, that would be maybe 40 feet,
40 feet?
Yeah, you can
30
do
or 40.
what do you want it to be?
What'd you
A
get?
giant vulture.
You pull it off.
Plus 7. Okay, I got
They're very weak,
25.
25.
Yeah, you land to the ground very unceremoniously, manage to deal some damage to your own legs, run over to her, smack into her shoulder, and immediately wrap around her. She is screaming and extremely frustrated. It is her turn.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, give me a second. This is a full character sheet.
She is grappling.
Yeah, she is.
That means her speed is 0.
Yeah.
That's it. Unless you have the grappling feet.
I should get that. I really should.
You like have to take the grappler feat for grappling to be worth it.
Grappling is only to like stop people. That's all it's for. If you grapple somebody and you have the grappler feet, you can restrain
I'm
them.
gonna
Like,
be
it
a
just- it
female.
just-
Your AC is 20 right now?
19.
those exist
Because
in the
I
game.
don't have a weapon.
Okay.
Hey Logan,
Yeah.
do steeders exist in your world?
Steeder?
Yes.
What is that?
It's on my list of things I can turn into. Apparently they're giant spiders.
You can turn into a giant spider.
Okay.
I'd say you haven't seen a steeder before,
Okay.
because I haven't either.
You've never seen this because I don't even know what it is.
They look like that.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it's just a riding spider. No, they would be underground. You haven't seen them yet.
He rides him.
So, as you wrap your arm around her, and you have punched her in the fucking shoulder, she turns up, and her guise changes. She would stutter if she were talking right now, but she leans in and kisses your cheek. And as she does, you feel a sharp pain in your side as a rapier enters your skin.
Pain boner.
This is a distracting strike.
That's awesome.
You take 7 damage.
Do you love me again? Fuck!
Logan, am I allowed to give the DM inspiration? That's a fucking good way to use distracting strike.
Yeah.
God damn it! I also want to make a character like that now, just like a super
It's
like
really
charming
cool.
like fighter that uses distracting strike by like charming their opponents.
Yeah.
Just kind of Jace. But
Nope.
not really.
Feder is going to bring himself back up over the edge and use his Archer's Eye ability to fucking destroy you with an arrow.
Me?
And he has advantage
How can you
because
see
you're
him?
distracted.
Question.
He is pulling himself. Oh, I see. He will
He's
have
like-
dipped
There's a wall
down.
there.
He's dipped down behind the wall. He's kind of clinging to it. No, the other way. So he's like hanging upside down.
Jesus. He's hanging upside down?
Yeah,
Is it-
by your like your
oh,
legs,
wait,
you can like
Yeah, I know.
Monkey bars.
yeah monkey bars.
He gets 16. You're
19.
grappled. That's
Grappled
so
doesn't
it doesn't.
change anything.
Okay. Yeah. And the arrow flies right past you. and he
Well,
does
I
not-
still have my shield on me, which is why it's 19, so I could just strike off my shield. Like,
All right,
I
yeah.
just position
As
it.
you're like wrapped around and there's a rapier in your side, you're like, oh fuck! You throw up your shield and you deflect an arrow
I'm
that
like,
would have
not
landed
today!
right in your neck. Ket, you're up.
Come on, cat boy.
That guy's annoying. Somebody deal with him. And then.
Okay.
Okay, here I come.
I might just bring him down,
I'll tell you, you're on deck.
fall off, and just.
Oh my god, am
Oh,
I not
I'm
gonna
totally
cast?
doing
Am I gonna?
that.
Am I gonna do
I'm
some
gonna-
sneak
doing
attacks?
that.
I'm gonna murder him.
Yep, I am. Logan, I'm going to take out 2 daggers into my hand because I have infinite daggers. And
Not
I'm gonna
infinite.
I'm what?
They're not infinite.
What do you mean they're not infinite?
Remember, there's like treasures.
You got them from Bert the Bear. Everything eventually is destroyed. I gave
Oh,
you the
then I'm not gonna
specific.
do that. I'm gonna
I
pull
gave
out
you
my
the
normal
specific
daggers.
abilities. You
Oh.
have like 15, but they're also dancing daggers.
Yeah, that's right. They
Yeah.
don't do that. I forgot because I
Did-
put them in my inventory. Something else. Sorry,
God damn
I
it.
forgot how they
All
were.
right, shit. I'll have to double check that then.
Huh?
I'll have to double check the way that they work.
It's fine. It's okay. I forgot that they did that, and it's okay. I'm just going to pull out my normal daggers.
Okay.
Now I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action, dash. And I'm just going to drop. And I want to try to land on her and try to get a sneak attack if I can. I'm basically like on the wall, I'm going to drop, and I'm taking my dagger. I just want to plunge it down on top of her.
All right, I will have you guys contest dexterity. She'll have a minor detriment, or acrobatics.
Minor
For both of you.
acrobatics. What is she trying to
Do they
do?
get a big...
Dodge out of the... Oh, that's a D.
She's grappled.
I would argue that. Oh yeah, she's grappled. She can't move.
She can't move. She can still kind of duck out of the way in the same space.
I will
Okay,
argue
yeah.
that
Oh,
is
I
that
know.
not her armor class, and can I just roll an attack?
Sure, we'll do that.
Cool. My question is also, can I have advantage?
Said the rogue.
I'm gonna get sneak attack
no,
anyways.
I will allow it, yes.
Okay, cool. Thank God I had advantage. 24?
24. That's a hit.
How is that 24?
18 plus 6.
Oh, that looks like a 3.
Oh, that looks like a 3.
It does.
It's not that much damage.
Why?
Unless I roll good.
Yes.
11 whole damage. So as you two are fighting, I just kind of drop down and just kind of land. This is the part. Do I land on her or do I land on the ground?
But you land on me.
No, I'm stabbing her. So
You're dropping down, and your plan was to deal damage, right?
kind of, yeah.
And that's all you had your eyes
Get into
set
the
on.
fight. Make sure she doesn't see me.
You are
just kind of-
dropping down. There are now 3 bodies, and a lot of momentum you all have to absorb. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh. $11.
Oh my god.
Natural 20.
Oh, that's a flying
So
version,
essentially,
Bill.
what happens is
a
like
flying catch.
she is fucking pissed at you, and she's focused on you, and you're like, I got a kiss, and there's this fucking sword in your side. Ket drops down. Neither of you realize he stabs into her, and she takes advantage of it as there's like a huge knife wound in her shoulder. She ducks out of the way, and as Ket rolls off, she pulls herself out of your arms. And you're like, nope, and you grab her again. Good one. You're just on the ground. How far did you fall?
I fell a lot of feet.
You felt like
5,
30.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
And you slam onto the ground. Oh, that was ooh.
Like I stab her on the way down.
You take
I'm like
15 damage.
50. Ow.
More than you did to her.
Ow. So where am I on the map
You
feasibly?
Right here.
Yeah, if you two can move over,
Yeah.
that's how it will go.
Yay.
You guys have just kind of like crumbled
You
together
can,
there.
I'll
you
tell
can
you.
stand me up.
All right. I have a stupid idea,
I know you do.
and they normally work for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Because
happy.
it's Tesseract.
So this is 40 feet.
Yes.
Can I see him there? Like, is he like in this
You can
space
see-
for all intents and purposes?
You just see his ass.
So how is he hanging? Is he hanging right here? Like
His whole
over?
butt is out.
He has his feet literally hooked on, and you see,
So he's like this.
to some extent, his feet are almost talon-like.
Okay.
They're kind of wrapped
You
around
peek
it.
down and you see some dummy thick cheeks.
Dummy
Alright.
thick cheeks, and they're
So
clapping really
fucking
loud.
precious.
So, given that his focus is over here
Mhm.
and not on me, I would like to rage.
Okay.
Are you gonna do the same
And
thing?
I'm going to fall. And as I fall, I'm gonna like
Are we playing Smash Brothers right now?
I'm gonna kind of like keep myself up against the wall and just kind of like fall straight down. And I want to just grab him and like drench him to the ground with me.
I really want you to
All
take
right.
your axe and spin and just be like Sonic and just
So
be like,
would that be
and toss off.
athletics to try to
That's
grab
athletics
him
for
and
you.
drag
That'll be
him to the ground?
acrobatics for him.
Cool. I have advantage because I'm raging.
When you hang upside down and you shoot an arrow and then you look up and you see a massive woman with her arms out just flying straight towards you. Christ.
All right, I got a 22.
Well, yeah. I got an 18. Oh, acrobatics?
You can use acrobatics.
Meets it, beats it.
Cool.
You drop
Is it
past
your
him.
contest? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, he, to an incredible surprise, has the spatial awareness of, say, an owl.
So he was aware that I was there.
Yeah, he
Sucks.
literally uses one of his feet to hook himself He swings the other around, and he almost does kind of like a corkscrew motion to avoid exactly where you're falling. And he manages to land exactly in the position he was. You land on the ground.
I already did the math at 60 feet. So
60.
You want to put me on the
Okay.
ground?
This is a really interesting combat environment.
You just miss him. Dang.
I still don't understand where he is, so... I thought his entire body was here, but I guess he's, like, here, like
No, he
this.
was there. It's
He's
just
here.
there's a width to the room. So as you
Okay,
drop down, he
I-
swung to the side.
Okay, I'm very confused.
I just told you.
No, I know. I'm just,
You didn't.
like...
Okay.
Like, I understand what you're saying, but I can't visualize it for some reason.
I see it as because
of
the
27.
room the room is tilted.
13.
13
Because the
damage.
room is tilted, when Altaif, so look. So if the
Cool.
wall goes like this and the room is tilted, gravity goes this way. So if you fall, you kind of go straight down and you miss him, which is what happened.
Yeah, he managed to duck to the side. So
Okay.
the one dimension we can't see on the map is where he moved.
Yeah.
Wherein Ket is kind of in a corner, so it's different, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's really, it's throwing me off. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it
Like, I'm not
kind of the
gonna
purpose.
challenge it.
It's
I'm
a very
just-
confusing room.
Well,
And-
what's making it hard is that vertical is that way, and so I'm just like trying to figure out.
Whose turn is it?
Yeah, Bruce, what's your AC?
Huh?
What?
What's your AC?
How is she getting hit by anything? Damn it!
Whose turn is it?
So I was given this character, this woman, by Paul,
Yep.
and she has a tell. When she lies, she stutters. And she stuttered when she said, "There were two of us."
Oh, nice.
11.
All right. Fuck. 13. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not the 13, I meant like the start.
Oh, yeah.
That is cool. Yeah, I like that.
Fucking loser. Roll a d12 and got a 1. Give 1 second. To your surprise, a creature that is not native to any region you have ever been alive in, a bugbear,
Oh.
drops down from the
What?
chamber above you with a huge warhammer.
Oh.
It's not exactly a bear or a bug. It is a giant goblinoid. Basically,
That's a guy.
they're drawn very weird in the book, but they look kind of like Sasquatch.
We have bugbear minis.
Yeah, they look like Sasquatch. Oh, that will be him. I'll say he has a great
But
sword
we
instead.
have a bugbear mini.
Oh,
Do you want me to get it?
sure. He has war paint on his face and several markings
I'll
and
stick to his
small
fur.
metallic emblems. You can see pretty much every part of him is dedicated to Jen,
that's cool.
the god of life and death.
Is he right next to me?
He is dropping on top of you as his
Ah!
He is dedicated to the god of life and death. Mostly the god of death.
sword. Mostly, yeah,
I'm gonna
mostly
kill
the
him.
death part. You take 4 slashing damage as he
Ouch.
drops down with a huge sword,
Rude.
and he bellows.
It could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot worse. You got the best. Now it's your turn. There's a bugbear next to you with skull-like face paint.
I'd like to cast Moonbeam on him, please.
All right.
He needs to make a savity
A
save.
Duke's save. Here's my good D20. Of what?
15.
That was weird.
That's not my good
It's
die.
like the music was linked to the video.
6.
He fails.
Yes, he does.
6 dice? No, I'm just kidding.
Always.
Nine.
Does that help? Is it pause?
For me to
17
visualize
radiant
it?
damage.
Holy fuck.
I
And
just-
then, using my bonus action, I am going to wild shape into a giant spider.
Giant spider.
Oh.
All right. One of the few forms you have taken
It's
before.
fine. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Would you like to use your move action, or are you lingering next to them?
I'm going to get a mini for my giant
Okay.
spider.
I think they're over there. I know we have one.
Don't we have a dragon?
Yeah, we should. They're really big.
What are you looking for?
Spider or Drider.
Dude, you know what would have been cool?
Well,
If you'd used the Dwarven Forge, but if you took the Dwarven Forge and if you used the magnetic bits on it and you tilted it on like a
Oh,
pre-thing
that
that you
would've
had
been cool,
already,
yeah.
that would have been awesome.
This is giant, right?
yeah.
No, it's just a cat kind of spider.
So I really
Yeah.
like how this is set up and trying
It's
to come up with
a
ways to
little-
make
yeah.
it fun. Like, whatever. Didn't mean that.
Comprehensible.
Yeah. Like, easier.
And then I'm gonna stay where I am because I don't
Okay.
want him to get an attack of opportunity.
And the one person that has not introduced himself yet goes. Suddenly, pulling himself out from the water below you is a small gnome
Huh?
Where's the water?
at the very bottom.
Well, it's a good thing.
This is like
yeah,
water,
that's kind
right?
of where that barrier is.
He's like swimming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He wears stolen goods from the uniforms of both Black Knights and Arconic Paladins.
Oh, wow.
He has small little emblems, and he has a smirk that rivals every other smirk.
Ooh.
He seems kind of like a smug piece of shit.
What an
That's
asshole.
what he's gonna do. Yeah. He is going to try and scramble over to you two. How far can he make it?
To who
Wait.
to?
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, no, he's
20.
climbing out. He's going to make it over to you guys.
Well, he's a gnome, so 25, right?
15, 20,
25.
All right, let's see what he can do.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be 5. Ooh, this is a big fight.
Clayton, make a wisdom save.
Oh, yay, Mike. I'm actually okay, man. Okay, bone dice don't fail me now, like you have every single other time I've tried to use you. It's a 2.
Maybe you
I
shouldn't
failed.
use them. Like, just to
Yeah.
see
Where's
how
the
it
gel?
should-
There it
Thanks,
is.
Joe. Thank you. Please put this way.
You are paralyzed.
Oh shit.
Gosh darn it.
He cast Hold Person. Are any of you
Ah,
familiar?
Fuck.
Yeah.
With the spell as characters.
Oh, probably.
Oh,
not.
I have
I can't
access to the
cast-
spell, so I would
I
assume
can't
know
cast
what
it, but could I roll?
Yeah, roll Arcana. To beat a
29.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he cast Hold
What?
Person,
I have
and it
expertise
worked
in it.
very well. Yeah, he's fucking.
Arcana?
Mm-hmm. He's Cat.
I don't feel like I've ever seen you use that ever.
I don't really get to use it.
Clayton, make that save again.
Is that gonna be my action?
Yeah.
It's at the end of your turn. Get fucked.
He's like this weird version of a wizard that isn't a wizard.
I feel like him and Perry would have really
9.
interesting conversations.
Not-
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, you're still frozen. Going down. It is
I just
her
haven't
turn.
really been in the circumstance for it.
You're paralyzed, so she escapes automatically.
Of the grapple?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she is going to. Let's see. Does she have? No spells.
I asked the grapple because I was just like she just leaves? Bye.
Bye.
What the fuck?
She turns to you. Her hair is a little bit
She
more.
just escapes immediately.
It's much more matted. Her facial expression is a lot more
She uses an
animalistic than
escape
it
rope.
was moments
She goes
ago.
up.
Is she cute?
She was, not anymore.
Oh. Damn.
Oh.
All right. Give me
Wait.
a second.
Have you ever seen someone get really angry?
Yeah.
Okay. That is my problem.
So she will pull out
Cat
her.
is worse Vincent.
Cat is worse, Vincent. 100%.
That's because I'm actually a wizard.
Ken is a glass cannon. Sorry, remove cannon from that. Ken is glass.
Yeah. Or just glass. If you break it, it can be painful.
Ken is like a really interesting concept because I feel like he's a bunch of things, but because he's a bunch of things, all of those bunches of things are just kind of like okay.
Okay,
Jack of
so
all trades?
let me be fair. I tend
there we go.
This,
Oh my
this is
fuck.
gonna sound very much like a like I'm so great kind of person, but it's really not it. I don't power play at all, and it's really to my disadvantage because I just pick what sounds cool and go with it, like for the character. So Kent has a really good Arcana bonus, but his spells all suck. But it's like, yeah, in comparison to a wizard, he would probably just be better. But I don't want to play what's better. I want to play what fits him.
Yeah, I love that. So
You don't like being
she has a very complex stat block, as she is a very specific type of fighter that was made not by me. So what she is going to do is first, she's going to pull out her rapier, and suddenly her footwork is a lot more immaculate than it was previously.
Oh.
As she uses a superiority die to up her AC.
Interesting.
Oh,
And then she is going to
Also, I just love Roguelock. Roguelock is like such a cool combination.
She stabs you with the rapier and immediately starts moving away. Ket, what's your AC?
My the class of armors is 14.
That is going to be a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Classy armor.
You take 10 piercing damage as she begins to very quickly back away, and as she does, she raises the fingers of her second hand.
She's backing away. I'm gonna attack her too.
Yeah, roll attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity.
And she is using her commander's strike to have the archer fire into your chest.
Nice.
I got a 11.
Okay. Oh,
And
I'm
just
sorry. She
gonna,
totally
like-
would have done know your enemy to you.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what that was.
Yeah.
Can you use more than one battle master
She
tactic
can't use
in a
more
round?
than one battle master a turn unless
Uh,
you're gonna give her that.
No, it's a different ability.
Yeah, know your enemy is a different thing, but she can't do like a
No,
fucking
commander's strike is a bonus action that forgoes one of your attack actions. It's not a fighter ability. The AC one is.
Commander's
Or
strike,
not a
Commander's
yeah.
strike uses superiority die, and you get a +8 to the damage, or plus whatever the superiority die is to the
Oh,
damage
right.
if you hit as the ally.
Okay.
Olivier did it all the time.
I thought most of the superiority die things were bonus actions.
I think they are.
No,
Might not be.
they-
Some of them are linked to the attack action itself.
Yeah.
Well, shit, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's very dependent. Oh, that was a D10.
You're using the stat block version, so it might just be completely different. So I have no idea. I'm fucking dumb.
No, I'm not. He made a character for me.
Well,
Oh,
then
maybe.
that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking cool.
I'm gonna die.
And I was like,
Entropic ward, disadvantage. I always forget it.
On the archer?
On the archer, yes.
Okay.
He has disadvantage.
Okay.
Can only get that once.
Ooh,
Think it
so
matters.
Let's hope so.
what's your AC?
14.
17.
Oh
You
my
got a
God.
19 and 11.
Damn.
Yeah, he is. So you literally see. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry.
Need to move
So at her command, raising her fingers, you see literally the orange in his eyes flash with a radiant glow, and the arrow itself glows with that same
Used to play a
faint color.
No.
I know that ability exists. You've used it before. It's like
That
when
is
I forget
16
that
piercing
you know,
damage, as an arrow fueled by several abilities pierces your chest.
This is bad.
This is bad.
yeah, I should not have made her so well.
Ket. Oh no, it is her turn. Sorry, not her turn. It is now the archer's turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say it's Clayton.
Question:
Her
Am I
dude.
considered within 5 feet of the archer? Or no?
He is about 10 feet away from you.
Okay, it's good to know.
He's-
Because if he was within 5 feet, he would have had disadvantage on the attack anyways.
No, my entropic ward.
I just would like.
He is going to aim down to you because he has a personal stake against you right now. You tried to rip his legs off.
I tried to pull him
He's
down
going
and
to
smash
attack
him
you
into the
twice.
ground.
What's your AC?
14. My AC's not that great.
Yeah, he lands both of his attacks. And he is also going to use that ability where his eyes flash and the arrow begins to glow.
Flashing. Eyes.
Fuck you, dude.
Sorry, man. I was just making a Kanye reference. Can you chill?
17 before reduction.
So 8.
8. You take 8 piercing damage as 2 arrows fly from his bow at the same time.
He shoots his bow at you.
Yeah. He shoot bow and do damage.
How do
Ket
you shoot a bow? You shoot arrows.
He throws a bunch of them at you.
So, ow. And I'm gonna look over at her. Did she back away from me? Where is she now?
Yeah, she got an opportunity of attack, so she is going to move her full distance, that's 30 feet away from both of you, toward her little gnome friend.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be this way, Clayton.
I can't say anything back. I'm frozen.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
run
the
over
little
to
dude
her.
behind her is like, you can't respond.
I'm gonna run over to her.
All right.
Can you move me over to her?
Oh, yes.
Run straight on over. Yep. And
I have
my
nothing
hand.
against you. Back away.
Oh, you hurt me real bad though. Just give me a second. And my hand is gonna like come upwards almost, like really creepily, like
Her
all the
eyes kinda
bones kind
widen.
of move up.
Yeah.
And my veins turn black as they form into almost like claws. And then I just go over to melee spell attacker. I'm gonna vampiric touch.
Awesome. All right.
Yes, get your hit.
Please, no. You are the good one. You got this. I need help. Yes. 21.
That's a hit. Damage.
I call upon the power of Jen.
And Jesus.
Fuck. So.
You hear the little gnome go, me too.
On attack, creature takes 3d6 necrotic damage. You regain hit points equal to half the amount that I dealt. But I keep the link though, so I can like keep doing it each turn.
Okay.
And
Is it concentration?
It is,
Not a-
yes.
just a- oh,
concentration.
damn, that's fucking awesome.
So she takes 9 necrotic damage. I heal 4.
All right.
Just healing my wounds. And then I can't cast that spell because that. So you can't do an offhand attack unless you do an attack, huh?
Right.
Well, is
I'll take your
vampiric
deck.
touch
I'm on deck.
considered a melee attack?
It's a
Because
melee
you
spell attack.
It's a melee
We
spell.
need to
attack.
make,
It's not a weapon attack.
We need to make
Okay.
another acrobatics check.
Oh, boy. All right.
What is it to get one of my
He's gonna
bracers
jump
and
the
fire
other
daggers
way.
out in the air?
I can jump. I can jump 6 feet, or no.
Logan.
I can jump,
Yeah.
What is it to get one of these bracers, these daggers out?
It's
Come here.
part of your attack action.
Come here.
It's instantaneous.
Fuck.
What?
Fuck. I'll have to
It's
do
not
it
a
next turn. I
reaction.
wanted to be like, meh.
Oh.
Just go.
I can jump 7
Go,
feet,
Gadget,
and then
flying
my
daggers.
entire body weight, so 12.5.
Well,
Oh man,
shit.
I am in
I'm sorry. I
we're
thought
in
you
a bad
wrote
spot.
them down. 'cause
I
gave you
didn't.
the
I'm
little-
sorry.
Yeah.
I put them in, but like you didn't give me all the specifics. I think is what happened. It was also a lot of games ago, so I don't remember why. Man, that's it.
All right.
I need some help.
I'll tell you. Ket's not far away from you. There's just a weird ass gnome
Good boy.
decked out in 2 people's armor.
Okay. Guys right there.
I mean, beat the shit out of that gnome. Maybe it'll stop him from being paralyzed.
What does that look like? Is that just like a distance I have to cover, like a jump? Or
There's
like a,
yes, it's a jump, and then there's like water here.
It's a wide pool of water.
Aww.
It leads
sis.
into the lower chambers.
Jump. Do it. Wait, how far can you jump?
I could go 18 feet, so I couldn't.
You could jump halfway.
With 45 feet of movement, if I did do the jump to avoid most of the water portion, the swimming portion, would I be able to get to the gnome?
That's all up to the statistics. It's not something I can answer. Your movement speed, I believe, is halved underwater or in water
Well,
unless you
right,
have a
but the
swimming
thing is,
speed.
like, I can get to this spot, so it'd be like 5, 10, and then I can get to here with my jump. So that'd be 30, 35, 40.
That
so,
I believe
yes.
you would have to
My-
use your dash action.
My
to get over
movement,
there.
my passive movement is 45.
That's right. And is that a standing jump or a running long jump?
Running jump, I have to move at least 10 feet, 5, 10,
Did you add the 10 feet to that distance?
10 feet to what I'd be moving.
Like the
Yeah.
running? Okay. Then yeah, you would reach him if it makes statistical sense.
She doesn't care that much. Her rage is more of a focus.
Okay.
It is like remember it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
it's
no.
Kira, like
you're not
enveloping
like
her.
blinded by rage. You're
Yeah.
empowered by a spirit.
All right, and
Much
I
like
will,
when any
It's your
Avenger
stance.
sees Hulk show up
Yeah.
when they're in a bad fight, Ket has got the grin of, oh, you're fucked.
I'll do
As Altair leaps
I'll do
towards him.
Logan's
Bye-bye.
I'll do Logan's favorite thing and take a -5 to my attack action.
That's my favorite thing.
To do plus 10 damage
you
if
have,
I
like,
hit,
plus
and I have
Yeah.
multi-attack, and I will reckless
Yeah.
attack, so I have advantage on the attacks.
Yeah! I suck!
So that's a
Yeah, that
15,
hits.
Yeah!
Notice how I said that hits before you even told me the full
a
number.
15 and a 22.
Yeah!
Both hit.
With a -5, you get a 22.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, you little bitch.
Cortana. You just push the X. Just push the X.
Well, I want her to know that she's a bitch.
She
Hey, Cortana, you're a
yeah.
little bitch.
leave Cortana alone.
No, she's.
Huh?
How much damage did you do?
Stop laughing.
6. Get down.
41 damage.
6.
I did 8. I casted my last level slot and did 8.
Did 9.
Who are you attacking?
The gnome.
6.
Oh shit! How much did you do? 41.
41.
Okay.
Come here, 6.
This is my favorite
He
thing.
just hears a splash and turns and just sees.
He will not move
Cat
as
sees
long
you
as
running,
I-
he's like, bye-bye.
He turns, and you see the smirk that is almost a mask on his face. He's like, and you cut him in half. Like,
She's a beast, man.
he's fucking dead.
So, am I no longer paralyzed?
No, you're
Oh.
not paralyzed. It's all right.
All right.
This-
I'll send the character sheet to you, Spencer. 'cause
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's 5:20, so I have to go.
Colton has to
because
duck out
I'm
for a
bad at
moment.
this. If Logan, I'll just turn this to you.
Yeah,
You know
okay.
how to like end the stream, right? When it comes to
Just click end stream, I believe.
just well,
No.
end card, transition, and
Oh.
then kill the Focusrite audio.
So they can't hear us anymore.
Can you help me with that?
I can do it.
Okay.
Just give it to me.
All right.
I can see it from over here.
All right.
Cool. I'll send it to you. She
Okay.
is currently raging. Her whole thing is she has Great Weapon Master. She can take a -5 to the attack roll to do a +10 to damage if she hits.
All right.
So that's what I just did. So my roll, I only rolled 13 damage, but it was +28 because it was plus
'Cause of Great
13 and
Weapon
plus 13. Sorry, 14 and 14.
The bugbear cannot see the rest of the fight, so he is going to attack you again. And you're a big fucking
I'm a
spider.
big spider.
And he is clearly terrified of spiders. As you transition, he goes from kind of just like a lax, I'm an executioner, to, oh my god, a fucking spider.
Oh, you know what?
You know, the
Logan.
classic emotion of,
Yeah.
oh my god, a fucking
There was,
spider.
Yeah.
there was another 6 damage because I was raging, so
Shut
I got
up.
another +3.
I don't care. He's in half. Fuck you. You'll never know his name.
Nut.
Bobby
Yeah.
Joe.
You'll never know his
Bobby
name.
Joe. His name was Bobby Joe.
No. Fuck. Okay.
It is now.
His very large sword cuts into your spider,
Aw.
and he deals.
My spider?
All right.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
That is 11 slashing damage.
Sorry, when you work at a church, Christmas time ish
It's
tends
tough.
to be
Yeah.
incredibly busy. So
Give me one moment, please. Can you make another Dex Archon save, please? He's in my moonbeam still.
He's
And I took how much
he would
damage?
be smart enough to get out of it with his move action.
If he starts his turn in it.
Starts his turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So you
when-
move out of it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of save is this?
Constitution.
13.
I think that still.
Now they roll
fails.
13.
Okay.
He takes.
Fuck!
20 damage.
Yeah, you guys are high level. Fuck you. It's the end of his turn. It's yours now. Yeah, he's
I
going
took
to
how
step
much?
out of it
How
too.
much damage? Yeah,
He's
did
going to
step out.
sidestep, so it still looks like he's in the same area, but it's
Okay.
not there.
How much damage did I take?
I believe it was 12.
12. Okay. I am still a spider.
Okay.
He's still within 5 feet of me, or did he move out of my range?
Yeah, he's within 5 feet of you.
Okay. I'm going to bite him
Okay.
with my spider for one.
All right. Roll with advantage, as he.
Okay.
This is just the same image.
But it's got you in it.
Dick.
No, it originally had me in it. This is the same
Does it
image.
really?
Yes. It's
Oh boy, there I go
it's the,
critting
it's the
again.
flag card of this fucking game.
That's only a 13, I think.
To hit,
Yeah, I think it's 13. 6, 9.
that misses.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, you bite at him and he like ducks in a blind fury, and he's like, I'm not getting hit by this spider. He almost seemed more attentive.
And then at the end of my turn,
Can you move the moonbeam?
I can move my moonbeam.
What
You
the
need it's an action to move the beam.
Yeah, that makes more sense. You can't just move it at the end of your turn, and
yeah,
then they
it's-
have it at the start of the turn.
It's
That's
after
fucked up. Okay.
after I cast the spell, I can use
You
my
can take
action.
an action, and you used your action to bite.
I did
so.
use my action to bite.
Would you like to move?
Give me 1 second.
Our gnome friend is now just a representation of gnome anatomy. Clayton. You will be up next, whether or not she wants to move.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm going. Can I move up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up.
Okay. He will get an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Can somebody please make a drawing of Logan sitting over a computer writing a novel, and then in the next panel it's Altair cutting it in half.
Yeah. You take 7 slashing damage as he manages to cut into you again.
I am still a
swinging
spider,
wildly.
but
Well,
I
fuck.
climb up 30 feet.
What would you like to do, Clayton?
Is it possible to move Ket back like 5 feet without like using an action or anything like that? Like just like take
no.
his... No?
That would have to be some sort of side effect. There are a lot of spells and abilities that do that,
Okay.
and you would have to use one of them.
I'm gonna argue something.
Mhm.
You said the ceiling was like 40 feet tall.
Mhm.
Could he not be like? So if this is the ground right here, could he not like basically come to the side and attack her?
Yeah, he can.
Then just do that, man.
Okay.
We're not like on a 5 foot
Yeah, no.
tiny platform. Yeah, I know. So I just showed Logan.
So as I do that, I'm gonna say, make sure not to kill her.
Great.
And there's like a look of rage in my eyes.
Yeah, and it is met with an even amount of rage. You have reason to hate each other.
What was it? I'm gonna use an action surge,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna hit multiple times, and I'm
Okay.
taking my long sword out.
All right.
And it's the most damaging thing I have.
So you say don't kill her, and then you hit her with a longsword?
A bunch of times, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't kill her!
I want to do it.
Don't
Right.
kill. No kill stealing. Ah!
As he uses his ult.
Ket would actually just be like, "Do you actually want us to kill her or not?" Blood running down the side of his face.
No, like just to incapacitate her.
Okay, all right.
So.
Yeah, that we're gonna
second
incapacitate
attack.
you.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, my first one is a 2,
Okay.
+7, so it doesn't hit.
She's attentive. She ducks out of the way.
And then I'm gonna.
She's still using her fancy footwork. She's still moving.
Okay, the second one is an 8 +7, which is.
That's a miss.
50, oh gosh darn it! And the last one's a 6, so they all miss.
Like,
So
don't
it's-
kill her, and she manages to fucking flurry, like, dodge. Her feet are moving like a ballerina. She
Okay.
ducks out of every swipe that you
But
give
that
her.
was my first action. I'm gonna use my second action because action surge.
All right.
Alright. So the first hit crits.
Okay.
The second hit also crits.
Nice. Holy
I'm-
shit.
Double crit.
Okay, and then
I don't want to DM this game anymore. I'm done.
okay, it evens out. The last one's a natural one.
Ah.
But okay,
I can only sit here and
Um,
laugh. Oh, that's fucking cool.
8, 8,
Expensive though.
7, 10. Okay, 20 damage.
Yeah, she looks terrible compared to when she was originally smug, speaking to you without any wounds. Now, several of them are open, bleeding, and untended to.
That's what you get for paralyzing me. Oh, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna say, yeah.
I'm just. This is me taking her health.
Oh, okay. She is going to look at the situation in front of her. I'm sorry, this will actually take a couple seconds. I need to see what she would do and what she can do.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I can use her second wind, first of all.
I forgot she has action surge
Mhm.
too.
Fuck. Do you know what I have? Spells that take a whole turn, which is fine and completely balanced, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't take any actions to use any of your spirit or any die. It's just the number of slots. So she is going to
That's cool.
back away, still using her footwork ability, because you gain the AC until you stop moving.
I'm gonna
Evasive
try and hit her
footwork.
with opportunity attack.
Yeah, roll that. She is going to
Can I opportunity?
actually back past both of you, so she is kind of working her way around you
Okay,
and
so-
moving all the way back to the corner that she was at.
Okay.
Do opportunity attacks? I don't remember. Do they have to be weapon?
They have to be melee.
I know that.
Yeah, no, they can't be spells.
They can't be
Unless
spells.
you have Warcaster.
Oh, I should take Warcaster.
Then you can do. This might be wrong. I think it's Warcaster. Let's see. you do that.
13 doesn't hit, right?
No.
Is she going back all the way back to the corner?
Yeah.
No.
And
I'm also gonna wait. No, I already turned already. I'm gonna do it as well. If you will allow it.
Yeah.
Stab.
So you have your vampiric touch. You have a dagger in your other hand? You're gonna stab her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So vampiric in the other, and then I've always got a dagger
What'd
in
you
my
get?
other hand. Hey, 14.
That's a miss. As her footwork manages to duck her out of the way, she is going to pull out her
You're
favorite
really good
weapon.
at dodging.
Oh no. Oh no.
What is she pulling out?
This
bow.
would be the longbow.
And Ket, much like Spider-Man, talks through the entire encounter. And on the last bit, as she kind of runs away, and she looks over and hopefully, and this may be his last words. He doesn't know. Looks over and sort of says, "So, why do you want to kill babies?"
It's the contract that we took. It's something we have to finish.
It's babies, though.
Not anymore.
They were children, but what was it? Don't worry, they're safe.
She is going to use her bow and try and use the disarming attack. That is an 18.
Like
For me?
Yeah.
Okay.
take
Make a
away
strength save.
his weapon
actually-
or disarm. Take away his arm.
Whichever.
Actually, I'm okay with just losing my weapon.
All right. She shoots it right at your hand, and as you finish trying to attack her, and you drop it to the ground, and there's an arrow in your wrist.
Oh, that's how she disarmed me.
It literally releases your fingers' grips, and she uses her commander's strike to tell the archer to keep shooting at you.
Good luck. Armor class 19.
And he doesn't. She raises her fingers and she looks at him, and he looks, and yeah, literally no one sees him. You're all focused on her at the other end of the room. She raises her fingers and looks at something in the back of the room, and she just gets angry. Nothing happens. And she's going to use her action surge. I'm sorry, did she even deal damage to you? Did I roll that yet?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
That is 10 piercing damage.
Okay. I can live with that.
I can live with that.
And the archer takes 12 piercing damage.
The archer does?
Yes.
What?
She holds up her fingers, and you just see her get mad, and then she knocks an arrow and holds it up and shoots it at someone else instead.
He's running away.
What?
It's his turn.
She shot her own dude?
Yeah. He
She
is
also has a
going
plus 10,
to
just letting you know.
duck in there
Yeah.
and use his hide action.
I'm gonna hide in this corner.
No one else has visibility of him, so...
That's a good hiding spot.
Ket,
Did I see her shoot her own guy?
you saw her aim way past you, so either she got a natural 1 and hit her friend, or she did it on purpose.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, roll insight.
7. I don't know.
It's strange and surprising that she would miss such a
If
radical
I can
distance.
say, she's a good shot.
Yeah,
If she
I
wanted
figured.
to hit us, she would have.
What are you doing?
I've lost the trust of a friend before. She basically just kind of mumbles to herself. She doesn't really respond. Ket, you're up.
I know.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's try to stay friends then. And
She aims her bow down, but she knocks another arrow. Just tell me where they are.
no,
I'm
he's
just not going to.
he's not gonna. I'm gonna just look over at her and just say, "We need to talk." And
That's all I wanted.
and as he kind of looks over towards her, dropping the vampiric touch. No, not dropping the vampiric touch, actually. Instead, going to move, just run up to her. And as he runs over towards
She
her,
kind of backs away.
he's going to take out his other hand and point it over towards her, His eyes turn black for her, and she hears discordant melodies in her brain that how to rack her mind, basically.
Okay.
I'm trying to do non-lethal damage. I don't want her to
Yeah.
die.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers,
Okay.
which I have to cast at first level, which is my last slot. And then I'm also going to do a Vampire Touch continuation attack. Wait, I don't think I can do that because that's an action. Yeah, then I'm not going to cast Dissonant Whispers. It does the same amount of damage.
So you tell her you want to talk, and then you run at her. And
I'm
attack her?
basically it's just like, we need to talk, and you're being a little crazy right now. And I run over towards her, and I'm just going to use my Vampire Touch again and just try to siphon the energy out of her.
She has been forced to stop moving, so her AC is a lot lower now.
Oh, she's paralyzed?
No, she was using her footwork and she lolled,
got
so
it.
it's gone.
10.
That misses. Then why are you still fighting?
Look, Clayton's my friend, and I need this to be explained, and, I'm not feeling very good, and you hit me.
What would you like to do?
Altai, sees that.
Well, she won't talk no more. With
See, well, what are we doing?
And he's not my friend.
Take care of the other guy. We got this.
All right. She doesn't know where he is.
That's ropes, though, so she can climb that.
Climb this?
Yeah, the water is ropes.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're all like rails and ropes and
She'll
stuff.
climb up that then, like that.
Yeah.
Over here?
Well, isn't
That's fine.
That's a
this
wall, you can't go around that.
So you can come like
What is the
up
point
here.
of? Okay.
Yeah.
Then she'll
It's a little confusing.
15, 20. What's her movement? Too much?
I don't think she has a climbing speed,
45.
45. If she dashes, she can go 90. So, 5, 10, 15 minutes.
Does she have to jump this, or is it?
No,
the
she has to
ropes?
climb it.
Okay.
So climbing is half speed.
Okay.
So
25.
15, so 25, 35, 45,
She must
55. Can't climb that. That's just wall.
That's where the rails end, so you would
Okay,
have to
so she
use
goes
that.
up further?
No.
Right, you
Then
do
she
it.
would
Oh.
have to come.
Yeah.
She can go 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, and then she would have to like maneuver into here if she can.
Yeah, and that's almost
That's
like
her
flat
her
ground.
turn though. So.
Because if you see where the gravity is, she's like perfectly nestled.
Right, that
Yeah.
she like goes like this, whoop, 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 and she goes like that.
He has set down his bow as she sees, but she has slaughtered unarmed people before several times.
Her rage would end.
Oh, it
She's
does.
not-
Yeah,
Yeah.
she has more uses of it though.
Okay.
She's fine.
And that bugbear who still hasn't seen anything is going to keep attacking you relentlessly, blinded by dedication to the god of death. And he fucking cuts into you. But
I'm
because he rolls,
30 feet up. I climbed up my last turn. He had an attack of opportunity.
he also has the ability to climb. You said 30 feet up?
That's
yeah.
my movement as a
Yeah,
spider.
so he'll have to make a... Wow. Yeah, he fucking dominates. So he, like, literally pulls himself up with his arm and then swings at you with his greatsword.
Okay.
Doing 6 damage because D12 can suck my fucking dick. I hate
D12
Are you
D12s, they're
rolling
so
to
bad.
hit?
No. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
He did really well. He has advantage. He's a berserk. Your turn.
Well, I am still a spider.
Mm-hmm. And he's still very scared of you because you're a spider.
I'm going to try to web him
Okay.
to... No, I'm going to try to bite him.
Okay. You have advantage.
Oh, okay. I don't think that I hit. Being a spider is not fun.
Yeah. They have
1d. Yeah, I don't hit. I didn't get higher than I did last time. And then I'm gonna.
You can drop out as a bonus action, right?
Yeah, but I'm 30 feet up.
That's
No, there's
just
a little
2d6.
wall right below you.
You
where you're
haven't
standing.
taken any damage.
Huh? Yes, I have.
You could actually also aim for that other ledge because of the way that the gravity is. The side of the wall, essentially, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So that'll only be about 15 feet. You'll take 1d6.
Sure, I will drop.
Okay. And you're changing shape?
Yeah, I'll be a little halfling lady for a minute.
You take 3
I
bludgeoning damage.
have 1 hit point left as a spider, so.
Nice. Yeah, Abris takes 3 bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Clayton.
And then I'm... Where am I now? Where do
Stand down. You are close to... up. All the way up. Over a little bit. Right there. Yes.
Oops.
You're like standing on a slopey ledge.
Slippery edge.
Are you guys gonna try and kill us more?
Only in defense. And only me, apparently.
Yeah, you have,
I'm still
like,
getting
really
fought
something
over
you
here.
like
Your
to, like,
bear
honestly-
friends.
I know. That happens a lot, doesn't it?
Hey, when we were together, we were a great team.
Can we make up? Can we talk about this instead of trying to kill each
I
other?
would very much like it.
Me too. I'm like, this really hurt. I'm not gonna lie. You paralyzed me. What the heck?
I'm really...
You killed him.
Oh.
I didn't paralyze you.
Good point. Yeah.
Are we in agreement?
Yes. Yes.
Put your weapons down and I will do the same.
Snuff
I
out
don't
my
even
spell,
have a
put my
weapon.
daggers down.
I just have my shield.
She puts the bow around her shoulder.
Hey, we're stopping the fighting. I'm just yelling
You
that
hear
out.
that?
Can't someone tell the bear to stop?
Bear, stop fighting.
Bear?
There's a bear trying to kill you, Abris?
I don't know what it is.
All right,
The bear
let's
goes
just
ooga booga, die.
all move to like the center where we can just relax, sit down, and talk about this. How's that sound?
I'll name him Lowcog. He's the only guy who didn't have a name.
Nice.
She calls out his names. Lowcog, stop this. And you see the bugbear kind of lower his shoulders. They're very, very broad. And he puts his great sword away.
Okay.
And he looks very upset. And he's just kind of glaring at you.
I'm gonna try to make my way over to the rest of the party.
He literally just follows you like lumbering.
I'm gonna throw a grappling hook up here so that we can
I'm like
climb
bleeding down the
into
side
this
of my
room.
face.
Well, that was exhilarating.
Yeah, that was an experience. That it was.
Nobody take out their weapons.
I don't have any weapons.
Yeah, I know. Don't turn into any animals. Don't pull out your thing. You don't whip out your thing. And you definitely don't whip out your thing. Holy shit. Okay.
Phrase.
I think this is a big
The
misunderstanding.
bugbear.
We need to talk about this. The first things first. Why are you looking for the sea spawners?
I am under another contract.
Are you trying to kill them?
Yes,
All of them?
just the Archpriestess.
That's the Archpriestess.
Yes.
Alright. You're under a contract to kill her from the Black Knights, I presume.
They contracted my order.
What if I told you that they are super evil?
I don't care.
Yeah, she really doesn't.
You care
You
about,
shouldn't either.
You care about the money, yep.
Yes.
Um,
And fulfilling the contract.
Okay.
It's
That's-
like a thing that they have to
That's
complete.
everything that we do.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the 11th Hour Alliance?
No.
Good.
I'll fill you in on the details about them later. Not too many.
You mean about us, not them. You can't leave, Clayton.
But I did.
You see, she's visibly hurt. Emotionally.
Look,
Okay,
I don't...
It wasn't you. I never even wanted this life. You know my father. You know the stuff he put us through. That job was the last straw for me.
You could have told me. You just left.
We had no time.
I'm inciting this. If I can...
Oh, yeah.
7.
You're unsure.
It's genuine.
No, you're unsure.
Okay,
You
okay.
can't tell.
Okay.
You know this is genuine. She's not stuttering.
Yeah.
Ket, you have your suspicions.
I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I am genuinely sorry.
It's worth nothing anymore.
Yeah, thanks, not.
Do you know how long it's been? I haven't heard anything from you.
I thought that if I told you, like, the Order would come after me, you know me, I can't fight that. I can't fight an entire Order on my own. Monsters? Sure. The occasional bounty, of course. But, and if I told you, they would have found me.
I'll finish this contract on my own. I don't ever want to see you again.
What was it? You didn't by any chance talk to my dad before you came over, did you?
On a couple of occasions.
Did he happen to give you an amulet, or?
You never sent that message.
Oh, I did. Oh, okay. Yeah, we did. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, never mind. Sorry, it was after.
He thinks you're dead.
Can you keep it that way?
We'll see.
Thank you.
If you'll allow me to leave,
Yes.
I would
of
like
course.
to.
Yeah, go ahead. It's fine.
Lokog. She walks away, and you see Feder, the aversion, kind of dip down, and you see his very large eyes observing the situation, and she just glares up at him.
Hey, Feder! F you!
I don't ever want to see you again either.
Yeah, you suck!
They both dip into the water and leave.
So that was an experience.
Yeah, well, who is that lady?
So,
Ket lays on the ground.
I'm gonna start casting Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
do you remember how I told you I was a bounty hunter?
You mentioned it.
You've mentioned it maybe 800 times. This
So-
doesn't seem like a bounty hunting thing. It seems more like an assassination thing.
So,
Oops.
the Order of, gosh darn it, I can't believe I
The
forgot
11th
name.
hour?
The 11th hour, yes, thank you. What was it? They are a very secret bounty hunting organization. They take contracts to go do things. Like capture and or kill people.
Their main point to the whole order
Mhm.
is that they have no bias for any contracts.
Get 14 hit
Yes.
points back, just throwing it out.
There's a secret reputation that you probably shouldn't bring up, and I will actually just message it to you because it's something that only you know.
Well, she's gonna go kill the people you wanted to go talk to. I don't have any affiliation with these sea stalkers, especially if they're affiliated with Norilius somehow.
Okay, we connected them with the mending. So
What
they're
part of the
probably
mending?
safe. Remember I was telling you about them earlier, they're the people who fight the demons?
So you're not scared she's gonna kill them.
I didn't even know about the mending, and I've been a part of the 11th hour for a very long time.
I didn't know that.
Do you see
So-
the message? That was when they began as an organization.
Okay. So, here's the type of group the 11th hour is. When they first started, demons were still around alive.
They began during the war.
They began when the war started.
Alright.
Okay.
They took contracts from humans, but they also took contracts from demons.
Yeah, it
It
seems
did-
like she'd take contracts from anyone.
It doesn't matter. A contract is a contract, and you have to fulfill it no matter what if you take it.
Oof.
The
And-
contracts are also very lengthy and detailed.
Oof.
My last contract, I was supposed to find 2 pieces of cargo. And
Make them disappear.
yes, make them not exist. Cargo was 2 children.
Okay.
That was the last straw. I had to leave. I was born and raised in that organization, and that was the end.
It's just wrong.
So
It's good you didn't kill those children.
yeah, took them. I got them to a different continent. made sure they were safe, and then I came back. And every now and again I'll send stuff to them, but I forbid them from sending anything to me. I think they're doing all right. And Sarita was my partner in more ways than one.
Yeah, I can see that.
We were trained by the same man, and yeah, when I left, I had to leave. So that didn't end too well, as you saw. That's the first time I've seen her since. So
Right.
that yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, Clayton.
Yeah.
It seems hard. Those people have to be making so many enemies. It's good you left them. I don't know why they... or what they want. But, is there anything else we need to do here? It's gonna be up to Altair, really.
I kind of wanted to look around to see if I could find my stuff that I left here when I died.
Oh, okay.
You know, my staff has little flowers on it.
Yep.
I'm gonna look for it a little bit. But
Alright, we should probably continue searching this place then.
Yeah, this is a laboratory, so there should be some pretty cool stuff
Yeah.
around here.
when we weren't allowed to come down here when we were here, so maybe we could look around in here. Maybe there's some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Also, that person she wanted to kill was like, one, really hard to kill, and two, kind of freaky, actually. She had like weird crab things sticking out of her back, and was like,
Yeah, I saw
it was
that.
like, yeah. So I'm not worried about that. She'll be fine.
I just hope we don't run into her again.
Oh,
Or maybe if we do, we can maybe convert her and she can be good and she can be on our side. Maybe try to help us. But then again, she might just try to betray you. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, and then she can be our friend and like bring her hair, and then we always.
And then
do
she'll
that.
tell the assassins where we are and then they'll kill us all.
We can just kill the assassin.
Why doesn't the Black Knights just hire them to kill the people who have the Tesseract?
I think it's like they
See-
want to kill us, and if they hire her to
My
kill
contract's
us,
expensive.
she could take the tesseract.
extremely. And it varies depending on the difficulty, and then they'll decide who they send.
Mm.
But with the Tesseract, would they like try and take it the 11th hour? Would they try to do anything with it? Or like, is it since it's such a powerful artifact?
Roll insight.
Okay. Okay, 17.
Thinking about the 11th Hour Alliance, their contracts are extremely specific, and breaking a contract generally has very painful punishment. You don't believe that if the 11th Hour Alliance received the Tesseract that they would keep it on purpose. As witty as Clayton is, he is still able to deduce that maybe the Black Knights want to keep the Tesseract a secret.
So,
Oh, the art. Yeah,
Thanks, Gabe. That's
Yeah,
amazing. Just Colt whispering into your ear.
that's this whole
I'm
game.
playing Barb, and you can't stop me.
I cry.
I
Yeah, those
cried.
tears weren't hers. They were just mine because he killed everybody.
what was that gnome's name, by the way?
We'll never know. He's dead. That's our consequence.
Bobby Joe.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna tell you. He
Okay.
was my favorite, and I loved him.
Oh my, now he's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Logan.
It's okay. He's fucking dead. He had 22 hit points. Fuck him.
Tried to kill us.
But, you know, that's mostly all in the past.
Yeah.
After I left, I went to the Golden Gathering, did a lot of monster contracts, made a name for myself, actually. And it's been alright. You know?
You all decide to continue scouring this large mansion to uncover the secrets that Norelius very effectively kept from all of you.
Also, was there anything super interesting on the gnome? I'm gonna look through his body.
There's a bunch of super interesting stuffs on him. We have Black Knight disguises.
That'll only fit me.
Damn it.
No, his armor was an amalgam. It seems as though he took great pride in his contract killing zealots and advocates for religion.
We will. They
He
will
did,
fear us.
however, have Altai's ring and bracers.
Ooh.
Boots.
Boots.
Yeah, the 2 magic items that Altai previously held with her corpse, you now have.
Oh, it was this guy stole it. I'm gonna kick him.
Altai will
You kick the
take
top
her
half
things
of it.
back.
Yeah. And that's where we're going to end today's game.
Cool.
A lot of
A lot of things.
Stuff.
the closing and opening of stories. And
I didn't
questions.
expect that from your backstory. That was pretty cool.
I know, right?
That was pretty awesome.
All right, thanks for watching, dudes.
Oh yeah, thanks guys for watching the game.
See you next week, I believe, at 3:30. Because
Yes.
that idiot Paul,
I got a job.
he's
I'm sorry.
employed like a loser, and they want him until 3.
But
every...
not really.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're gonna be fired.
Jacob and I won't.
We're gonna be here next week. Oh,
Oh, that's right. You guys are gonna be at.
we're gonna be.
No,
at-
just somewhere.
We're
They'll
gonna be at a
somewhere.
place.
We'll just say there may be a. It might be a little snowy
All right,
because
bye.
there's a blizzard.
Okay,
Okay, bye guys.
they're going to the
See
Arctic.
ya.